All righty, my lord. Welcome in. Welcome in.
What's up, my lad?
What's up, dog? I'm trying to find.
Trying to boot me from the show.
Dude, I thought there was there was that camera where we could like see the background still a little bit. Guess not. All right, so what's up, dog? It's episode 20. Fucking episode 20, bitch. Here we go, dude. Milestone. Welcome in, anybody who's watching.
Yeah, what up,
We
B-Bud?
appreciate you. What up, Dowd? Oh yeah, this is what up, B-Bud? He showed up during the
Sporting Mongo.
Sporting Mongo or the music listening, one of the two. So maybe it was Sporting Mongo. So thank you for returning. We got a lot. We don't really have a lot we're going to cover today. We're just going to kind of sit back and bullshit and talk about a few things. We're without our front office today. He's got some family in town for the holidays, so he is busy doing that.
No excuses. Play like a champion.
Yeah, dude. It's not honestly ridiculous, but whatever. So we're here. He's not. We're gonna fucking hang and bang without him, and we're gonna make it happen. So kick back the next couple hours. We will fucking be hanging out, and we'll make it happen. It is 2 days for Thanksgiving, dude. November 21st.
You got plans?
Always. Fucking Shan's parents are huge on it, and my parents aren't. My mom is whatever. She has Jerry's. I think my stepdad's parents are in town or something. I don't know, but then my dad. So I have to make like 4 trips. I hate holidays, to be completely honest with you.
All of them?
All holidays? I mean, no. I mean, I don't really hate any of them. Really, I just hate it's just a fucking. It's just a marathon all day.
I think what you're trying to say is that, like me, you hate being the child of divorce.
Yeah, it's just
you have
awful.
to fucking skip around, see everybody.
Well, then I got Shan's family, and it's just a fucking, it's just ridiculous. And then we get to Biba wants to know, how did the name Pushing Mongo Pod come to be? Well, Stu, do you want to explain that, or you want me to?
I mean, there's no like real like reference point to it, but Nick and I grew up like some proper skater kids, some fucking little fucking skate grom kids, and just trying our best to like ollie down some stairs. And we had a little launch ramp in front of your grandma's house. And if you know anything about skateboarding, when one you can push normal, where you're what is it? You have 2 stances, you have normal stance and you have goofy footed. And if you stand goofy footed, which I did you push Mongo?
No.
You did normal? Okay.
I mean, I there was times I could.
Well, I pushed goofy, so I had my left foot on the front of the board, pushing with my right foot, which is more like pulling your board instead of pushing it. So it's the wrong way of doing it, but no one taught me how to do it, so I just learned how to do it wrong. People call that pushing Mongo. You're Mongo footed. Cut to our teenage years and young adult years. Nick and I have made most mistakes in the book. And when it came time to, collect ourselves and be adults finally, and then start a podcast, we decided to name it Pushing Mongo, because we never did anything the proper way. But
I was gonna say it's more of like it's more of a metaphor for the fact of like we've never, we've always kind of been goofy. We've always kind of been.
We did our own thing.
Done thing our own way, and no matter and in skateboarding, like it's Pushing Mongo is like pretty frowned upon, like in the skate community. A lot of people hate on it and make fun of it, and they're it's just kind of like look at it like the outsider way to do things, and so we go against the grain, and we've nowadays we're a little we go against the grain still. We're a little more boring nowadays, but we've gone through a lot of shit to be sitting in these chairs and to be here chatting today. So
we've come a long way. We did it the wrong way. We pushed off the wrong way, but we still arrived at the proper destination. And that's what the destination and the journey is what matters.
Yeah. So we so here we are. We're here pushing Mongo.
We
We're
push Mongo.
20 minutes in, dude. And we're happy to have B Bud here. We are happy to have you here. We appreciate it. We hope you give us a follow. Follow us on here and YouTube. We go live on YouTube as well. We're really trying to get our kick following up though, because YouTube's cool, but
What up, Green 20?
whatever. What up, Green? Let's fucking go, baby. You know what day it is.
Welcome to the show.
But yeah, dude, follow us on Kick and YouTube, and like I said, Kick though for sure. I mean, I see you're on Kick, and that's where we really want to build our brand because I mean, YouTube's dope and stuff, but dude, we're we stream a couple times during the week. We like not this week because of the holidays, and like I said, our front office, the guy who usually runs the show, from his behind the scenes guy. He's not here. He's got family in town, so usually him and I would do a sports show the next day, and then on Thursdays I'm starting to at around 11 o'clock Central, I'll hop on here and do some new music and stuff. So
yeah, man.
Said yeah. I laughed saying I like Steelers, and I do. And there's no you Browns fans. My bad. No, it's all good, dude. Go. Hey, look, dude. I'm proud of you guys for getting rid of Matt Canada today. Super good move.
Cleaned house.
First in-house move in season since 1941, dude. 1941. I saw the video. They resurfaced the video of their kicker Chris Boswell last year after they won a game last year. They're all like, Matt Canada's like celebrating as they.
Way to go, guys! We can do it.
Yeah. And then
Boswell's like, not because of you, bitch.
Yeah, not because of you punk bitch, dude. Fucking asshole. Like, it's so good because Matt Canada, dude, he just looked like a terrible. Now, don't get me wrong, Steelers fans. I do think that you've got a Kenny Pickett problem, and I do think that Matt Canada definitely is a step in the right direction, but I think Kenny Pickett is he's got to go.
What's the depth at quarterback for the Steelers still? Is it still Pickett, Trubisky, Mason?
It's got to be, yeah. And dude, Trubisky, I think Trubisky's Mitch Trubisky's probably not good. But he might be better than
I would
Kenny
start
Pickett.
Trubisky over Pickett.
Yeah, well, I think that they drafted Pickett and
Pickett then shoot fucking Mason Rudolph.
Pickett to Pickens, dude. That's got the hope. Like Steelers fans, like I saw somebody, like there's a like a radio personality guy, like I think it's a 92.7 the fan, whatever their radio station is there. They were talking about how right when they got drafted last year, like Pickett to Pickens. I saw somebody dug up their old tweet and they said it was going to be the Montana to Rice of this generation. And then the same guy yesterday tweeted, after 20 starts, I'm out on Kenny Pickett. This guy says the Browns are good, nice this year. Yeah, dude, and you guys got to let us have it because it's not a normal thing. Like, I know that you can hate Cleveland fans, you can hate us dog pounders. I know we're obnoxious, and there's a real rivalry there. But
you're lucky we're not alcoholics.
Yeah, and I am. I'm recovering. I'm in recovery 4 years, dude, almost 5. But, dude, you gotta. He says delightful. I'm in Canada. I'm cheer for where my money goes. I agree, dude. Shout out Canada. We're going to talk about it here in a little bit, but we have a friend of the show, Savannah, who is also a pen pal of our buddy Chef, and she just had fucking Meghan Markle stop by her women's Justice for Girls Canada. Just had her nonprofit. Meghan Markle stopped by yesterday before she went to the Vancouver game. I didn't even know the Browns had fans, dude. Bro, you got to find. We're here, baby, and they travel well, which is amazing. Because like they have like the best traveling fans in the NFL. Like they did that stat, and I'm pretty sure we have like the most enemy fan, like on road games, we have the most fans in the stand.
Well, any excuse to get out of Ohio.
Dude, watch your fucking mouth. Like Jack was saying this when people were there. Jack was like, "Damn, dude, we got to go to Cleveland." people get there and they're like, "This is fucking." I mean, the weather sucks. Like, don't get me wrong, but like the city is beautiful. Like
Look, Cleveland, cool, but like rural everything else, Ohio, like there ain't much going on.
he says, "You guys are the diehard nut jobs," which is amazing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, dude, and that's the thing. Like, I've been riding with, and I'm a Cleveland fan. I live in St. Louis, but growing up, I had my stepdad. A lot of my family was in Cleveland, so I grew up a Cleveland sports fan. I'm a Cavs fan, diehard, and not and I'm a Cavs fan. Like when LeBron went to the Heat, I was anti LeBron, hated the fucking Heat. I was riding with the Cavs when they were winning like 2.5 games a year, and just a pathetic piece of shit team in the NBA. I'm a Guardians fan. Used to be Indians fan. I've been riding with them. I'm also a Cardinals fan, just because St. Louis. But like, um, he's a Chiefs fan. Ooh, baby, it's all right. Hey, I am not a Chiefs fan, dude. But fucking, a lot of people in St. Louis when the Rams left, that's where they went. It was the Chiefs?
Dude, I'm in Chiefs. I'm in
It's like
Red fucking
Stewart's in
Kingdom.
Chief Kingdom, baby.
Yeah,
How far are you from Kansas City?
probably a hair shy of 3 hours.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's probably a lot of people that drive up for games. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are probably people in Springfield. 2.5 hours is not.
There's
that
a
bad.
lot of people in my office that are season ticket holders, so they drive up for every game or every home game.
Ooh, B-Bud's in Kansas City. Yeah, that makes sense. Hey,
Right on,
what's
bud.
up, Biggie? You're right up down the highway. Cardinals. Hey, your guys' World Series though was fake. He was out at first base. It's not safe. We won't go there. We won't get into it. But
Yeah, Alouettes just won the Grey Cup, didn't they? Over in Canadian football, they just had their championship. Was it the Alouettes? Yeah, Alouettes won.
he says this. They did. Nice, dude. Look at you. We were just talking to. I went to see Stavi the other day. Stavros Halkias, comedian, and we were talking about the CFL. Dude, we were talking about Trent Richardson going to the CFL. The Saskatchewan Roughriders.
Saskatchewan Roughriders and the Ottawa Red Blacks, eh?
There you go. I'm at Saskatchewan Roughrider game.
Nice.
Look at that, dude. Trent Richardson, baby. Browns legend.
For all the wrong reasons. Only winners get wings, bro.
Najee Harris is fucking Trent Richardson 2.0, just not as bad. He's kind of picking it back up a little bit, but
You're not saying that Trent Richardson's still playing.
no. He just
Okay.
after he left the NFL, he went to the CFL, and then he played for the AFL. I'm pretty sure, or the
That's right.
USFL.
He was a Birmingham Iron.
Is that AFL or USFL?
That was the Alliance.
Mm.
Ricky Williams came to Toronto.
Dude, shout out Ricky, dude.
And Ricky was still in his prime. He put up numbers.
Shout out fucking Ricky, dude. Like guys like Ricky and Josh. Well, Ricky Henderson's is a Hall. Is he in the Hall of Fame? He should
Ricky
be.
Williams.
That's what I say. Ricky Martin or
You
something.
said Ricky Henderson.
Ricky Henderson. Oh, well, I was talking about. Okay, so Ricky Williams. He's a Hall of Famer, right?
Ricky Williams? I don't think so.
He might not be, but dude, people like him and Josh Gordon, whose careers were just fucking railroaded because they
On
couldn't
some
stop
bullshit.
smoking pot. Like, dude, get over it. Like, dude, Josh Gordon may have been the best fucking receiver ever of all time, but couldn't stop smoking pot, and which is so dumb. Like, let these guys fucking nowadays you do whatever the fuck you want.
He was nominated this year for the Hall of Fame. It was for the first time since he became eligible in 2017.
So he didn't get in though.
He didn't get in, but he was nominated, which isn't even like a finalist. So he might get lost in the sauce.
It's so stupid, dude.
Yeah,
When Ricky Williams is on, dude, he was the best running back in football. Or
it
like,
lights out, man. He was
that
so
was
fun to
unreal.
watch in Miami.
And dude, and if anybody played the NFL street games back in the day, Ricky Williams was fucking unstoppable. Like you could stiff
Unless
on
you
a
had
dude.
Urlacher, linebacker,
Yeah,
stuff
dude,
in the
but
line.
true, but fucking, I think Ricky might have even been on the cover of one of them. I think Ricky
Maybe.
might have even been on the fucking cover. NFL Street. Let's look. Oh yeah, for sure, dude. Look at this.
Wonder where you could watch Canadian football in the U.S. Do you think ESPN does it? Oh, that's when he was
Mm,
it's
still a
Miami.
Dolphin,
Yeah.
and he's getting tackled by is that Shannon Sharp or is it
There's
Terrell
no way that
Davis? It might be Terrell Davis.
there's really like a offensive guy chasing him.
Well, yeah, you played both sides of the
That's
ball.
right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, you only got to you basically fucking. And then here was NFL Street 2, which I think God is that. What was that? What was the that tight end for Jeremy Shockey? I think is on the front of this
Jeremy
one.
Shockey, he was tight end for the Giants. Well,
I think
actually, he
that's
played as he
Jeremy.
was a Saint too, but he
Isn't
was
that Jeremy
most.
Shockey right there?
Yes, it is.
Getting chased by Exhibit.
I'd hate to be chased by Exhibit too.
He's got He's got a Falcons logo on his wife beater, dude.
That's cool.
What a game! They need to come back with these. Maybe they did come back with them. I don't know.
You
Great
ready
fucking
for
game, though.
NCAA football though? Come back.
Yeah, that's gonna be sick.
NCAA 24.
He says CBS, I believe, does until Labor Day. I don't
Yes,
know if he
CBS
said that or
Sports
not.
app. Yeah, they'll play those games.
Yeah, sorry if we're late on these little comments because I said we don't have our guy in the chair, dude. So I'm doing it. We're running. I really don't. They took away the ability of us to be. Remember that one camera angle where you could still see like the background? It was just
And
a
we're
little smaller.
widescreen. Yeah.
Yeah, like there is no like two of these do the same thing. So I think this one's not working, which is fine. But I just think it's funny how skeet Restream is. Maybe we'll have to make our way back to the other one. What did we used to use?
StreamYard.
StreamYard, yeah.
I like StreamYard. It was plug and play. It was easy.
Dude, plug and play. It's like my butthole, dude. Oh fuck. But yeah, dude. So
Has your lady started to put up the Christmas decorations yet? I know she gets into it.
no. We did take the fucking fall shit down pretty quickly, but no, we have not. She's been busy. We've both been busy as shit, but we have not. It's all here though. It's nice. It's all up in our. We've got that thing up in our attic now.
Thank you.
We got that like little room above our garage.
You mean an attic?
No, it's like a it's like a loft that they built on the thing. It's like there's like a ladder that drops down. You walk up there and there's like all this storage. It's pretty sick. But like
Right
people
on.
used to. So before we lived here, yeah. Happy Thanksgiving to you, big dog. Hope you have a good one, you and the fam and whoever else.
I hope you had a
involved.
good Boxing Day.
Yeah, dude. And I hope you get to watch some good football, dude. Hope we get good football on Thursday. And for the first time ever, we get the fucking Black Friday game.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know who plays that. We'll look into that a little bit later. As I said, we're not going to have a sports show this week or anything, and I doubt we have a music show. Obviously, it's Thanksgiving. Maybe, I don't know. I'll probably be home at 11 p.m. Maybe I'll hop on here Thanksgiving. But so we'll talk a little bit about Browns and stuff because we do get some shit. I want. I mean, if we're not going to have a sports show, I do want to talk about the Browns beating the Steelers, and I want to talk about the Browns playing Denver this week. How you feel about that? Because I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it.
Russ is kind of starting to cook.
Yeah, he's been cooking, dude. Guy's unfucking real right now. So, but our defense is where it's at. Deshaun Watson had a successful surgery today, so that's good to hear.
Yep.
So we'll talk about it. Dude, so do you have your Christmas tree up?
This weekend we are. We're gonna start putting everything up.
Yeah, we're like, if we have time, we're really into the Shan's really into the shit, but like, dude, we are so fucking busy. Like, Shan's working till like tonight. She's working till like 8 or 9, and then and now now that she's training hard. Like, she's going to the gym at like either at 5, 6 in the morning, or she's getting up, or she's going like tonight. She's going after work.
She's really getting into it, huh?
Dude, she's already dropped like 5 pant sizes.
She's already an itty bitty thing.
Yeah, she's fucking like, it's unreal. Like, she goes and gets these body scans, and these chicks are just like, dude, you're killing it. Like, what the fuck? Like,
You into it?
Am I into her doing it, or am I I don't mind it.
You into this new fit ass Shan?
Doesn't bother me. I mean, it sucks that we don't get to eat together and shit. Like we eat, like, but like we don't like, it's very much like thank God on Thursday she has not had a day like a cheat meal or anything in over a month. I mean, she is just 7 days a week cranking on these fucking meals and shit, but she got the green light to do whatever she wants Thursday. So she literally went and bought to go containers. So when we leave these places, she can just for 24 hours just destroy herself. So, but like, dude, I miss having going out to dinner and doing fun shit and stuff like that because now she literally cannot do any of it.
You and
So,
I have
but
like a separate problem now, or it's not even a problem, but you and I have separate opposite situations.
what do you
You don't
mean?
see your lady enough anymore that she's like all into that. Meanwhile, my wife works in my office and we commute together now. So it's like all
Yeah,
day.
dude. Yeah, dude. You might have to get her a bus ticket or something, just so like twice a week. Twice a week, you just send her ass on the bus.
Yeah. Yeah. She's killing it though. Proud of her.
Yeah, good shit, dude. Yeah, I mean, Shan and I worked together for a couple years, so
Where'd you work together at?
we met at Macy's, dude. And I was doing security at Macy's.
I didn't know she worked at Macy's.
Yeah, she used to run the. So she never really worked at for Macy's. She ran like the cosmetic counters, like Estee Lauder. She worked for Estee Lauder,
She's like,
Lancome.
samples of Dracar Noir?
Yeah, so she ran all that shit, and then she left Macy's and came back as a rep for Polo Scents, and she sold Polo fragrances.
Was she there when you
So
got stabbed?
she was there when I got stabbed. Yeah,
First responder, Shan?
yeah, she actually got she got called. She ran downstairs. It was her first day back as the Polo rep. I'm pretty sure.
And she's like, go downstairs. Nick got fucking stabbed.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking crazy, dude. Stabbed. There's a story. Yeah, dude. So fucking dude, about I guess 7 years ago. What it is now? 7 years ago, 8 years ago.
Yeah, about.
2016 is when it happened. Yeah, 7 years ago. I used to be in security for years. So I did all kinds of security. I did strip club security for a minute. I did fucking
Casino.
casino security. I did store security. Retail security. And I worked for fucking Macy's at a mall, and I was stopping some fucking like 300-pound woman who took like $2,500 worth of kids Nike clothes. And I stopped her, got her to stop, got her big ass back through the door. She liked me because, like, dude, I mean, I never talked to people like cops. Here's the thing: there's a lot of people that do security because they couldn't be cops or they
Right.
too scared to be cops or whatever the fucking reason is, and they will talk to people like they are some type of authority. And like, dude, I was there to get a paycheck. Like, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed the security for a while. Like, I did some. Like at Nordstrom's, I did some actual like online security type shit, like cyber security. It was cool, but I was there to collect a fucking paycheck, dude. So I talked to people like people. I wasn't there to like down talk, shit on people. So I finally got this big bitch through the door, and she liked me. Like, I'm like, lady, just come on. Like, everything's gonna be cool. Like, drop the shit.
Can we please come back inside?
Like, please come back inside. Like, you know that you could body me if you wanted to. So like, let's fucking please go inside. So like, we're chatting, we're having a thing. She's cool. I got all the clothes. Like, we're walking in all. She never got shit. So even after all this happened, she never got a goddamn not one piece of clothing. But
Got
here
a piece
comes
of you.
she got a piece of me though. But here comes my goddamn boss at the time, who used to be a cop,
Oh,
used to be highway patrol.
comes walking in with that attitude.
And that's even worse. Like, cops are bad, but highway patrol are the worst. So he comes up and he starts giving her the fucking. I mean, just starts talking to her like he's a cop, just yelling at her, telling her to put her fucking, put your hands behind your back. We obviously are going to handcuff her. I've got her hands like, I'm holding her hands behind her back, like she's kind of gotten the gist of like she's not going anywhere type thing.
Yeah.
So she just was holding her hands behind her back. I'm just holding them there. she immediately, like, she's like, dude, fuck this. Because this guy starts, I mean, just in her face, telling her to do this and that, do this and that. I'm like, God damn it, dude. I won't say his name, but I'm like, I've got her walking to the goddamn office. Like, just let me do this, please. She's so big, it takes it takes two sets of handcuffs. So I had to put so my boss put one on her left hand, I put one on her right hand, and we were gonna, connect them. And as we put each put a handcuff on her, because now she's getting pissed off. I wasn't even gonna handcuff her. I'm like, she's already just walking. Like, keep her out of fucking handcuffs. We'll handcuff her to like the desk or whatever when we get in the office to where she can still move her hands, whatever. But he's like, no, we're putting handcuffs on this broad. I'm like, God damn. So as we're fucking, because, this time we brought her hands around the front to clamp them, and we're bringing them back around. Bro, she pulls a fucking serrated butcher knife out of the back of her pants and just fucking
Shoves it right in your leg.
Shoves it and twists right into my thigh, like the side of my leg. Missed my artery, I find out later on. She missed my artery by half an inch, and I would have been dead. I had a nurse. Luckily, a nurse was somehow shopping in Nordstrom at the time, or Macy's at the time. She's stopping. She's shopping around. So this broad pulls the knife out of my hand or my leg.
It's
right?
serrated.
Yeah.
So meat comes with it.
When she pulls it out, like, it's crazy because like I had this big cut, but like my scar's not even that bad, because what she did is when she twisted, she basically just like flapped my skin over. Like,
she filleted you, bro.
Yeah, she fucked me up. So she pulls the knife out and she starts waving it around, right? So my boss didn't even see me get stabbed, right? So he's like, Nick, I'm literally like dragging my leg quit working. Like, I'm dragging my fucking leg into like between clothes racks, and I'm starting to sit down. He's like, Nick, she's got a knife. And
No
I'm like,
shit.
Sean, that wasn't even his name. I was like, bro, I know. I was like, it just came out of my fucking leg. So she starts waving it around. She gets away. She runs out the fucking door. Her getaway driver.
300-pound bitch gets away running.
Well, her getaway driver had been sitting outside during all of this. Like, what the fuck do I do? Do I leave? Is this bitch getting arrested? Like, what am I going to do here? Luckily, for her, he hung in there, or whoever was in the car. It was a he, because we'll get to that point in a second. He gets in the car, drives away. The girl with her gets stuck behind. She never stabbed me, obviously never stole anything. She literally gets to go. Like, we have to let her go because she gets left behind. Driver gets away, they're gone, whatever. So a nurse, thankfully, is there. She puts me down, rips my fucking leg open. She's like, yeah, you don't want to look at this. I'm like, yeah, no shit. So I'm like, as long as I don't have to look at this, we're good. They call an ambulance. But funniest part of all this is that while somebody's telling Shan that I just got stabbed, telephone is happening. Like, people are like, Nick got stabbed. Well, by the time word got upstairs, the girls that worked upstairs heard I got stabbed in the neck. So the girl that got me the job there, Dave, my buddy Dave, his sister-in-law, comes running downstairs. She is bawling her eyes out. She goes, is he alive? They're like, ma'am, it's fine. He's alive. He didn't get stabbed in the neck. Shan's in shock. Everybody's like, what the fuck? So thankfully, I get I get into the ambulance. I talk my way out of getting a drug test because weed was not legal here yet. Workers' comp was going to settle this. I was obviously at that point I was just getting super high before I went to work, so I was just like chilling. And I'm like, dude, please do not drug test me. I'm like, I just got stabbed. I'm like, that's the least you could fucking do for me. And the guy's like, dude, I'm not going to drug test you. You're all good. I'm like, thank God. I
remember the photo. Someone took a photo of you getting loaded into the ambulance. You're on the gurney, sitting up.
Yeah.
Are you laughing?
Yeah, I'm laughing because I was like, what did I just tell that guy? I was like, I said I just got stabbed for $9.75 is what I told that guy. Because, like, dude, I was like, my adrenaline was pumping, and they kept going like, don't I'm like, dude, they're like, are you good? Are you good? You're good. I'm like, look, I can handle the pain. I can do all that. Like, I don't even feel it right now. I'm numb. Like, I still don't.
You can't
I
look
just
at it.
can't look at it. Like, don't make me like, don't like let me see it or anything, because then I'm gonna start freaking the fuck out.
Did you look at it
Um,
ever until they sewed that shit up?
I saw it at the hospital once, and that's because the worst part about getting stabbed, a deep stab, is then they have to wash it out. So they had this fucking
The
water
bottle.
thing, and they're squeezing it into my. I can throw up just thinking about it. They're squeezing it into my wound, and they're pressing the water out of it.
Yeah.
And like, dude, I can still remember like squeezing the side of the bed. Like I thought I was gonna break the bed because it was like to this day maybe the worst pain I've ever felt in my life. And that was the only time I saw it. But then they fucked me up. So like I said, we won't get super into this because we'll talk all day. But like, dude, I get to the goddamn hospital. There's a hospital in St. Louis called St. Anthony's. It is the worst fucking hospital in the world. So they sew me up wrong. So they never did a deep stitch, which I find out like after I'm in physical therapy and I'm going to see a real doctor for this. He's like, where are the? He goes, we've done an X-ray. We don't see any stitches on the inside. They never even closed the wound properly. They just stitched it together on the outside. Um, my mom's there at the time. They're like, I was like, have you given him anything for pain? And my so and let me just put some context here. I'm a recovering alcoholic, and I've had substance abuse issues in the past, and my brother is a recovering addict as far as pain medicine and opiates and shit like that. So we've both been through it.
Yeah.
She is like yelling for someone to get me some pain medicine, and I've never in my life has she ever done that. Like she was like, I don't give a fuck about that. Get this kid some fucking pain medicine. Like he is clinging. Like come on. So they're like, oh yeah, okay, I guess we can do that. They bring me a half of a Vicodin. My mom's like, no. She's like, absolutely fucking not. She's like, get
Jesus.
this kid some fucking pain medicine. After that, so they stitch me up all this shit. After I get released the same night, my mom goes, "Are you gonna give him any wraps? You know, because after they wrap me up and stuff, then gauze it and shit, they were just like, all right, you can go. You're released. They put me in a wheelchair. My mom goes, are you gonna give us any fucking wraps or gauze or what are we gonna do? And we have to clean this thing and change it. They go, oh yeah. They literally turned around and handed me the open gauze and open pads that they had just used in the room and said, there you go. That's all they sent me home with was a half a fucking like opened gauze and pad. I'm like, dude, this is the skeetest shit.
So you see Canada.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is the
see, yeah,
American
Canada.
healthcare system.
Yeah, dude, you should be real fucking lucky that you're in Canada. I know you guys pay for it other ways, but that free healthcare is a real motherfucker,
So not only did Nick get fucked up,
huh?
he had to pay so much.
Yeah, and I had to pay for it. And not only that, workers' comp, I got paid like $4,000. I got stabbed for $4,000, dude. It was retarded. Like, God bless America, baby, because it was the worst fucking. And not only that, I had to go through two workers' comp agents because my first workers' comp agent, 6 months after I got stabbed, we're talking, throughout this whole ordeal. 6 months in, he calls me and tells me that he actually misplaced my notes on my file, can't find them. Turns out, so my mom complained because my mom, so also kind of my mom is, she is in like like that kind of, she's a higher up boss at her job, like she's involved in the corporate world, so she knows how to like get into some asses. So at this time, she's like calling this workers' comp place, gets this guy fired. Turns out the guy never took a single note. Guy never wrote anything down on me ever. So for 6 months, I had a guy that literally I would just talk to for all this time. I just talked to him on the phone for all this time and gave him all these things. Not one time did he write anything down. Just didn't give a fuck. What? What
It's
is
America,
that?
baby.
That's America, baby. So fucking damn near a year after I got stabbed, I'm finally getting like a real workers' comp agent. So it was fucking ridiculous. But yeah, I found out, I missed my artery by half an inch, and they told me, they're like, yeah, like as they're cleaning my shit out, they're like, if she would have hit you like a half an inch to your left or right, whatever, they're like, you would have been bled out before we got there. I'm like, dude, sick. Like, thanks for that.
I don't know how I found out that you got stabbed, but I remember that was how I first talked to your lady was I was like trying to find somebody to call. And at this time, like, you and I had like just made up, I think. We were just cool again. We hadn't talked for a while. And I was like, I don't have anybody's numbers anymore. And so I think I somehow got Shan's number. And so I call her, and she's at the hospital in like a waiting room. And I was like, hey, Shan, nice to meet you. Is my boy dead? she's like, no, he's all right, but he got stabbed pretty bad in the leg. I'm like, oh shit, all right.
Dude, it was the. Cause that's one hell of a story. Yeah, dude. I literally and now I'm about to be 31 years old coming up in February,
Yeah, man.
and I'm gonna have arthritis in both my goddamn knees because I
They
couldn't
didn't
walk
set
on
you
one.
up right.
Yeah, well, not only that, like, so I'm on a fucking. I couldn't. It took me a year, almost like a full year, to like walk without a limp, and that whole year I had to stand on my left leg. So they were like, yeah, so all that year you put all of your body weight on your left leg. That's gonna fuck your leg up. And they're like, but then your right leg. She cut my IT band in half, so like there was nothing connecting my knee and my hip at all. So she cut through that, and when they had to, when that had to grow, so they're like, your knee is already, they're like, you're gonna have a bad knee, like that's just the way
And the
this
nerve
goes,
damage.
and the nerve damage and all that shit. So it's sick, dude. Yeah, dude, love
Good
that.
times, man.
Yeah,
But that's why we have a podcast, because we have,
that's why I have a podcast,
stories like that. 30 years
and,
of stories like this.
dude. And a couple years later, I was involved in a stabbing at a bar, and I was on the good side of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
You were the
my butt.
stabby.
Yeah, I didn't do the stabbing, but I was on the side of the stabbing, and the guy got a pretty big felony charge for it. So thank you for that. But it was like a two. It was a 10-on-2 bar fight. Like, what are you gonna do,
Someone's gonna get stabbed.
dude? After that happened, there was like a 6-month period where our pictures were hanging behind the bar. In this picture, like they had found our after they'd gotten our names, they'd found our like Facebooks or whatever, printed our fucking picture up. We weren't allowed in the bar for like they were like, do not let these people in here. So
Nice.
whatever, dude. I'm making my mark. I was out to get one. I said, fuck that, dude.
Now we're living
I
the
said,
quiet life.
yeah, now I literally don't leave my house if I don't have to.
Dude, we've ran from the cops. We have fucking
I've been in jail.
been to jail, stabbings, fucking police put a gun to my head.
My dad put a gun to mine.
What's that?
I said my dad put a gun to mine.
Your dad put a gun to your head. Foster homes, like,
Dude,
and we're just
fucking
like
idiots.
we're good, we're done. We're just gonna relive the crazy shit now.
Yeah, dude. I actually well, I don't know. I guess I put it on my story, but yeah, I just found those pictures of the stabbing recently. Actually, before we move on here, I'm actually gonna.
It's
I'll
gnarly how small your scar is, considering.
Yeah, so it's wild how like and it's gotten better over time. Like
Yes.
every year or two, I'm like, damn, you could see it a little less than you could before.
And it
Here,
doesn't
I'll send
hurt that
you,
you're a furry fucking Italian.
dude. And I'm a doggo, so you can't see shit.
Scars hidden
Hold
by
on.
the fur.
Here, I just sent you the on Instagram so I can pull these up real quick. So here, I'll pull up a picture that Stuart was talking about of me on the gurney.
Yeah. Yeah. You just look like you're like joking around.
All right, let's
They did a shitty job with those stitches, for real.
Oh yeah, they're fucking bums, dude. All right,
There
boom.
you
So
go.
I can zoom in here. How do you do it? Control.
Yeah, controls in like a scroll wheel.
Oh, look at that. It's only scrolling behind. But yeah, so there's me. I don't know how good you can see that. But there's me on this gurney, smiling. This is the guy I pleaded with not to drug test me. And then there it is the next day. So basically,
Yeah, she twisted that shit.
This whole part was like laid over this way. So they just kind of flipped it back down, held it in place, and sewed it.
Kinda.
Yeah. Fucking idiots, dude. That's a heartwarming scar. Yeah. Heartwarming scare. Yeah, dude. It was It was wild, but here we are, dude. Now we're like that's why we push Mongo, baby. If you're really wanting to know, that's because we fucking it's been a long journey to get here.
Yeah, we should have been dead years ago.
Yeah, no shit. No shit.
Yeah.
Like really.
Meanwhile, we got too many families we have to go see for Thanksgiving, and
Yeah, that's my problem now.
yeah, real domestic shit.
Yeah, I got a tire that won't. Happier here. Life is one hell of a ride. Thanks, big dog.
Better
dude.
believe it, brother.
Happy to be here. Like I said, this is what we want to be doing. I'm glad we're here. I'm glad you guys. This is nice to have some interaction. Like if you guys don't know, I mean, we're a small fucking show. We're really trying to. It's nice to have. We appreciate you guys joining in and chatting and shit. Like this has been nice, and we don't get a lot of. We're trying to build slowly. We're not out here pumping money into boosting our shows on shit like a lot of these people are buying audience. Like we're trying to do this shit authentic as fuck
for the love of the game.
Yeah, and usually if you guys tune next time, we'd have more like visuals and all this other shit. Like I mean, we're gonna pull some stuff up here in a little bit, but you said we're running one man behind here today. So, but while we're on the subject of injuries and leg injuries, I was gonna ask you. So I actually sent this to the front office to pull up today, which he is not here, so I had to go get it myself.
What's up?
Did you see that guy shoot the fucking shot at the Lakers game the other day?
And the guy that tore his Achilles?
Tore his fucking Achilles, dude.
Dude, I hope the team have they said like they're gonna help the dude out or anything?
I have no idea.
Because I mean, they pluck you from the crowd, adrenaline's pumping. You're like, this is one of the greatest moments of my life. It quickly turns into my Achilles is ripped right off the tendon's ripped off the fucking bone. Got to have surgery now. I'm in America, so now like I went from shooting he was shooting for how much money? Like $10,000?
$55,000.
$55,000. Well, guess what his medical debt's gonna be?
Yeah,
probably
dude.
Around that.
Yeah,
I hope the
is...
Lakers are like, we're just gonna donate to Bro's cause.
All right, so here's this guy fucking shooting this thing.
Oh, dude. Lost the Achilles tendon.
He tries to keep up. He's holding his back. He's like, oh, no. Oh, no.
That shit snapped all the way up his leg.
He goes, no, I'm good.
He's trying to smile it off. He knows that he's in front of...
He goes, oh, no, we're not good. We're not good. He goes, we're going to give you another chance. No, you're not. He goes, dude, I am fucked.
You were done, bro.
Oh, dude. That guy going, oh!
Okay, now pause it.
Oh, here, hold on.
Oh.
Dude, that's the shot right there. This guy's holding. He's going, I got this.
My back.
Why does my fucking back hurt?
My neck and my back.
You had the distance.
Yeah.
Anthony.
Oh.
Come back, Anthony.
Like, dude, he's got to get that framed.
What's
He's on
worse?
the floor of the Staples Center.
What's worse? Remember when Tom Segura tried to dunk, and he like blew out his ACL, MCL, and shattered his arm just trying to dunk, or this guy snapping his Achilles tendon by just trying to throw up a half court?
Say that again. Sorry, you kind of my bad. I was kind of fucking. I was trying to pull up these comments. What happened with that? Okay, so what's worse?
What's worse, this dude ripping his Achilles tendon just throwing up a half court shot, or when Tom Segura like blew out his knee trying to dunk on a lower rim?
Tom Segura is like a fatty like old man kind of. I mean, now he's in shape, but like I think this has got to be worse. And he did it like in a rec gym. You know what I'm saying? Like this guy is at a sold out Lakers game.
Yeah, but millions of people saw Tom Segura.
Yeah, well, true. I mean, I would probably say millions of people have probably seen this guy now.
And he's just trying to throw up a half court shot.
Here's where he knows. Like he's just like, ugh. Oh. Dude, and then the guy's like, bro, we're gonna give you another chance. And then he goes, wait, maybe this guy's fucked up. Hey, you good? No, he's not good.
Is there any follow up to that dude?
I don't think so. Not that I've heard. They better be taking. I would assume they're gonna take care of him. You saw the chick, the Stanley Cup chick, right? That fucking Stanley's like buying her a brand new fucking car. because her car caught on fire. And so, okay, this is America, babe. Well, this is just social media in general. I don't know if you could say this is just America, but this did happen in America. And this chick fucking her car caught on fire, and right after she gets done, the car catches on fire. The first thing she does is fucking pull out her phone and starts recording the car afterwards. And she's like, "My whole car's fucked up. Everything's burned. Everything's gone, but not my Stanley Cup." Her Stanley Cup survived the fire.
She
So
shook
like,
it. You could hear the ice rattle.
you could hear
around.
the ice rattling around in it, and she fucking
what an advertisement.
Straight up. So she posts this on TikTok, and it goes. I thought this was going to be the. Here we go. Jesus Christ, dude! Can we just get a? Here we go. She posts it, on TikTok, goes viral, and Stanley sees it. Obviously, people are, they see it. So they actually put out a video, and they're like, we appreciate it. We're going to send you a bunch of free Stanleys. I think this lady was like, "Can I get a new Stanley Cup?" Or like, "Can I get some free Stanley stuff?" or something like that. So they send her a video. They buy her a new car. So like, not only did they send her a bunch of fucking tumblers, but they 82 million views.
Yeah.
And they bought her a car.
What'd they buy her?
I don't know. It says everybody's so concerned about if it was Stanley spills. It was in a fire yesterday and still has ice in it. Stanley better cut you a check after this, is what people are saying. I saw the video. So here's the video of.
Everybody's so concerned about if the Stanley spills. But what about if it melts? It was in a fire yesterday. It still has ice in it.
Fucking
Yeah,
wild.
that's a great advertisement.
Great advertisement.
Remember that dude that he was on TikTok and he was on like a longboard because his car broke down. He was pushing he was riding his longboard to work, and he was drinking like a whole like half gallon of cranberry juice, like ocean spray. And he was singing that Fleetwood Mac song, and it was just kind of a
Dogface, baby. He's
Dogface.
Yeah, he's still fucking going.
And the ocean spray people are like, "Yo, we love you." Yeah, Dogface 420, dude, legend.
Yeah,
but,
that's why I always say fuck Fleetwood Mac, because Stevie Nicks like went after him for that.
No shit.
Yeah, Stevie Nicks Stevie Nicks like either like seized and desist him or like wouldn't give. I forget what it was. Here, I'll look it up. But yes, Stevie Nicks like went after him for that.
The drummer Mick Fleetwood, he recreated the damn thing. He loved that shit. But I remember Ocean Spray, they gifted this dude like lifetime supply of like cranberry juice. They got him like a it was like a Nissan pickup truck, like a Nissan Frontier, cranberry colored. Like they hooked the dude up.
I'm trying to remember. Maybe somebody was like, I remember like he wanted money from he. I forget what the thing was. I have to look more into it because like I remember like they even shared the video.
Yeah.
But yeah, now he dances. He's got like a water sponsorship. He's a big fucking stoner. Like he wears like a dab around a like fucking necklace with like a fake like gram of wax in it around his necks all the time, dude. But he was living in like a house with like all his kids and like had like just small little trailer house type thing, and like it was cool to see him. His name is Nathan Apodaca. His name. Yeah, Dogface 420. But he like got to move his family and all that. Now he's still like he was in a fucking like Snow the Product music video.
That's what's up.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure Stevie Nicks. Like he was told, like it was like he couldn't royalties or I forget what it was, but I'll look into that and I'll because I can't find it right now. But yeah, so yeah, it's TikTok, man. I mean that's fucking. You just got to have one that clicks and like you said, this one right here, this like what a video. Like for it to still have ice in it and her to shake that shit up like that and be like, dude. I mean, you could hear it like peeling out of the fucking cup holder. Like she had to put some ass into it to get it out of it.
Dude, meanwhile, like we were just shitting on Stanley Cup people. And who's laughing now, dude?
Yeah. Not us.
Not
Fucking
us, dude. I don't have a cup right now. I don't have a cup.
So I want to know. Yeah. So it doesn't even tell. What does lettering think about? So they didn't even. Does it not tell us what they got her? Yeah, I want to know what they got her because it says we're going to send you some Stanleys, but there's one more thing. We have never done this before, and we'll probably never do it again. But we'd love to replace your vehicle. So I don't know what vehicle she was driving. I would assume she got something newer. What was she look? Oh fuck! I didn't mean to do that. What does that look like? So it's a Kia.
About if
It's like a red Kia. So I don't know. Says lettering isn't all the company would offer to buy her a new car, saying another TikTok that she almost passed out after seeing Stanley's response video. That is crazy. I cannot believe they're going to buy me a new car. I mean, the Stanley was the only thing that survived in the car fire. I'm so grateful, Stanley, for doing this. Nothing has ever happened like this before. Yeah, I guess not. So I guess this is the chick right here.
I mean, these tumblers, they cost like $50, right?
Yeah. Well, So I mean,
so Stanley must be making a fortune.
Yeah, and the bitches love them, dude. They're all about it.
There's girls on TikTok that have like walls.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Shan buys all these off-brand ones that do the same thing. I don't know if they're going to survive a fire though. That's probably like the sell point.
They're going to catch fire.
Yeah, they are definitely.
They're going to start the fire.
Car fire.
Yeah, dude.
But insane, dude. Fucking insane.
Good for her.
I wanna.
God, what's better than free shit?
Nothing.
What do I have? I got free dinner next week, one night. Stoked.
Is that next week or is that like 2 weeks?
Oh yeah. So what? December 5th. So that's 2 weeks from now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fine. I got 2 weeks for a free dinner.
There you go.
And that's how excited I am.
Yeah, I hear you. I mean, good free shit is free shit. We were at Sam's yesterday, and you know, the old bitch was like not even ready. She was like, "Are you gonna wait for this?" I'm like, "Yeah." Hurry up! I want a free sample. Get your old like maybe don't fucking fire up the goddamn crock pot if you're not ready to start dishing it out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
old lady hands, they're so slow at cutting samples of thin crust pizza with those shears.
Yeah.
Just let me rip it off. Like,
I'll tell you what, dude. It is a beautiful thing to have that back, though. Like,
to have free samples back?
Free samples. Because, dude, for all those times for COVID, like, we're never going to get 24-hour Walmarts back, which is fine because, like, I literally avoid Walmart like the plague.
Yeah.
Like, I do not go to Walmart ever. I fucking hate it. Like, I'm not, if you shop there, whatever, it's not like it's a bad thing. But, dude, I stay the fuck away from there just because the one around us is just nuts. So,
dude, Walmart Plus, though, is the shit.
Is it?
I don't set foot in Walmart. I have them bring my groceries to me. I just pick what I want on the app. We pay like a monthly fee, and you get free Paramount Plus with it. Worth it.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. Yeah, I know. Sam's. I was just telling Sham we need to start doing the fucking mobile order shit at Sam's because I'm like, dude, we were walking through the other day, and I'm like, these fucking people, like, just driving me insane. Well, she goes, it's a little busy in here. I'm like, it's Sunday morning. Fuck you.
Dude, I can't think of a time when a Sam's Club's not busy.
Yeah, it's not.
And then I think to myself, a Costco. If I was at a Costco right now, I'd be even more annoyed.
Yeah, we don't have a Costco. We don't have Costco, dude. We're Sam's members though, for sure.
We just got a Costco here.
Yeah, we have one. It's actually, it might even be a little closer now. We got to drive all. I don't know, but it's nice to have that shit. To have the old near dead lady handing me some broccoli cheddar in a fucking shot glass. You know,
would you like pigs in a blanket? You fucking better believe it, Grandma.
Yeah, you better.
I love you.
And I'm gonna
get a hug.
And I'm gonna send my girlfriend up here after this to make you work twice as hard. I'm gonna eat hers too.
I'm I'm gonna take off my hat and I'm gonna do a lap. I'll be back, dude. Like, swear to God, like,
Yeah. So it's fucking.
someone else.
Yeah, it's fucking. How do we even get on this?
I don't know.
I was trying to think like where the fuck we
Free
even
shit.
on. Yeah, free shit. Dude,
People are getting free cars. We're just like, I like free samples.
bro, I'm about to go. I told Shan that day. I said, let's light my car on fire when we get home. I said, let's put one of your fucking car cups or something. Let's throw something in there. Throw a fucking like throw my beat head my. So I'm not a I can't wear AirPods because my ears are fucking too big, and like it's just true. I got Ray Traub ears, dude.
You grew into your ears.
Absolutely, but
Your mother just friended me on Facebook,
yeah,
and like I saw a photo of like 11-year-old Nick, and I looked. I was laying in bed with my wife, and I went, babe, look at this shit.
dude. 11-year-old Nick was getting pussy with those ears though.
That's just, dude. That's a fucking. That's just how fucking cool you are.
Dude, I just walked around. They're like, "Damn, look at that big ears," and then I turned real quick and went, and they're like, "Damn," they're like, it was like the fucking hair flip from Sean in Boy Meet World. Remember?
Ugh.
They're like, "Damn, dude, that guy can work them fucking satellites." But fucking dude, I can't wear the AirPods though because they fall out of my fucking ears. So I have the Beats, the first generation of the Beat wireless ones that went around my ear. Had them for like 4 years. She bought Shannon and I a pair back in the day, and they're both starting to go out. And I'm like, Shannon, I should just throw those in my car, light the bitch on fire, and then pull them out afterwards and be like, damn, I was just gonna use my wireless Beat headphones.
They were my favorite. They're
Now
worth more to me than this car.
They're in fucking. They're melted to my passenger seat. Is that my e-brake or is that my fucking headphones?
Beats by Dre.
Come on, Dre, hook me up. And he's like, "Yo, dog.
Sorry to hear about your headphones.
Sorry to hear about your headphones. I also see you've completed my missions in GTA, so we're gonna send you a little care package."
He's like, here's a coupon.
Here's a coupon for 25% off your next Beats by Dre.
Here's an Amazon e-gift card for $20.
It covers the fucking tax.
Yeah, free shipping. Like, motherfucker.
Black Friday exempt is what it says on it. It's like all or whatever. Like I guess it wouldn't say Black Friday.
You can't stack it with other
No
promotions.
promotion. Yeah, no promotion.
This is why motherfuckers forgot about Dre.
Yeah, you piece of shit. It's straight up like we were talking about the fucking game I went to in Cleveland where I win the free pizza and then I go to the goddamn pizza place right outside my section and they go, dude, you can't use those here. You got to go to a physical location. Bro, if you don't suck every inch of my dick in right now, like, are you out of your fucking mind? I can't use these here?
It's like, dude, you're selling shitty pizza at a Cleveland Monsters AHL game.
Bro, like, you just put me on the Jumbotron and had a fucking duck fan me with a pizza box in front of 10,000 people just to hand me these coupons that I can't fucking use here?
You're lucky I'm here gracing your pizza establishment with my presence.
Dude.
I'm a celebrity now in this building.
Unreal. I didn't even use the motherfuckers. I've got them here. I got them in a memory box that I keep. I have like a box of shit that I hoard that I don't want to get rid of when I go out of town.
Shitty pizza token
dude, how many times am I going to get put on a Jumbotron and fanned by a mascot? I don't win shit, dude. Okay? Fuck you. I don't win a goddamn thing ever. Okay? So the fact that, dude, that girl next to me was like, bro, I think she's talking to you. I was like, huh? Turn around. This goddamn chicken or whatever, this duck, is like fanning me with a pizza box. I'm like, oh, this is so tight. I was like, let's go, baby. Memories.
It's kind of sad, though.
Dude, it is sad.
Look at my memories.
Look at my memories, dude. They're like, what are these shitty pizza coupons? I'm like, bro, you had to be there. You wouldn't understand.
Dude.
Okay.
One day we're going to go through your memory box. We're going to turn on Changes by fucking What's the band that did Blind Melon? We're gonna go through your memory box.
Dude, fuck Giorgio's.
We're gonna go through your memory box by listening to Changes by Blind Melon, and we're just gonna cry at how shitty your life is.
But I know we can't all stay here forever. But I'm gonna write my words on the face of today, and then you'll paint it.
Oh my god!
Fuck yeah, dude! I love it. Here it is, right here's my Cleveland Monsters ticket right here. Oh!
Against the Providence Bruins,
and they just tore their asshole. Like, dude, the Cleveland Monsters suck, but they have a great stadium. They play where the Caps play, so whatever. Dude, but they have diehard fucking fans. Like, there are people, hour and a half for the puck drop, there was a line out the door.
So, diehard Cleveland Monsters fans?
Yes.
And they're a farm team for the Columbus Blue Jackets, I guess?
Yes. So the Columbus Blue Jackets fucking mascot is who handed me the pizza box.
Really?
But, yeah, he's there for their games.
What's the But you said it was like a bird?
I think it's a bird. It's like an eagle or something.
That makes sense. Okay.
I think it's Columbus.
Mascot. Stinger. He is a 6'9" bright green bug. What the fuck does that have to do with Blue Jackets?
Maybe that is the guy that gave me the fucking pizza. I don't know. I hate being in like center of attention. It's like that's like the biggest thing. Like back in the day, you used to want to be the center of attention all the time.
Yeah.
Getting in trouble doing. Now I don't want to be the center of attention. I don't want attention like that. And like,
is that your first time ever getting on the Jumbotron?
No, I got Jumbotron at WWE too.
That's right.
I went to Raw.
You were holding a sign.
My delete sign, dude. My Matt Hardy.
Matt
sign.
Hardy, delete.
Yeah, baby.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty WWE fan. Though.
Yeah, dude, that was sick, and I owned that. I had that. I had my Ronda Rousey shirt on. I'm fucking.
The Rowdy.
Yeah, the Rowdy.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, dude. Shout out. She just showed up at New Japan, I think.
To wrestle or just like show
to wrestle?
Up? I thought she was done.
No, she Ronda just showed up because her Marina Shafir is. Marina Shafir, maybe it's Ring of Honor. Maybe it was Ring of Honor. She showed up. Marina Shafir is in what? Hold on, Marina. So Marina Shafir is another one of the. She kind of came up with Shayna Baszler, but she's just not as good. Ooh, she's married to Roderick Strong. I didn't know that. So she is currently signed to All Elite Wrestling. So she's fighting in Ring of Honor. So that's where Ronda showed up. Ring of Honor.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. I don't know. I do not know. Well, I guess while we're on the subject, we can get into corny. Do any of our? I don't know if there are people who here.
Does anybody here besides Nick and I watch professional wrestling?
Yeah, are we? Dude, we'd watch everything. Like we are tapped in, baby. We are sport across the board wrestling.
We were raised by televisions.
Yeah, so we're here. Green. Do you watch? So we watch wrestling.
Wait, Green 20 is the Canadian, right?
Yes.
I mean, if you're Canadian, dude, all the legends.
He says War Games. Yes,
War
sir.
Games.
Dude, War Games. I don't know. I haven't watched a War Games in a while, but back like before NXT was on TV, and they're old War Games, like back when fucking
Regal.
War Raiders and fucking back when Johnny Gargano was beefing with Adam Cole, dude. Or not Adam, it was Adam Cole, but
Bobby Fish,
Tommaso Ciampa. He says, love watching niche sports, but no WWE style wrestling. So what other niche sports are you into? I like some niche shit too, dude. I'm about it.
Niche sport. What's a niche sport?
Would that be like
Formula One's not a niche sport anymore, is it?
Dude, slap boxing.
So, slap fights.
Slap fighting. I can't get into that. That's one thing I cannot get into. Slap fighting.
I was just watching Dana White on Steve-O's podcast, I think it was. Steven? Yeah. Or no, Bustin' with the Boys. Dana White was talking about he was talking about how much money slap fighting's making right now.
So I have a theory that I read about that I think I kind of agree with. He says big disc golf guy. Yeah, dude. So disc golf. It's funny you say that. I work for a, I won't tell you exactly what I do, but I interact with a lot of people throughout the day, and I actually just met a lady the other day on a job that her son plays disc golf professionally, and she was telling me that he's like 31 years old, 32 years old. He's like, he makes a great living, but she was like the typical mom. She's like, I'm really trying to get him to get out of it because he has no 401k, no health, he has no benefits or anything like that. He's just
None
basically.
of us do.
I'm like, lady, if he's
Let him
killing it
live
in
his
disc
fucking
golf, let him
dream.
go. But she
Yeah.
brought that up because I was at Jefferson Barracks over the weekend, and she was like, "Oh, JB," she's like, "Yeah," she's like, "They got that really crazy. They got a nice disc golf course." I'm like, "Yeah." And she started talking about it, but dude, disc golf's hard as fuck. I don't know if you've ever played it, but it's hard.
The
as
way that they
fuck.
curve that shit, like, because like a lot of the time it's like, if it's like a par three, so it's just a straight, like the, what do you call it? The fairway is just a straight, but they have to like really curve that shit, and they're like bending the motherfucker into
Dude.
it's crazy.
Well, and like you go to some of these courses, they're like in the woods, and you're
Yeah.
like throwing through trees and like the obstacles and shit. Like, it's fucking wild. The first time I ever played disc golf was with Tim Rogers, dude. We literally skipped work, and he took us to some like 30 minutes away from work, and like just open a book bag, and I just watched him play disc. Well, I threw it a couple times, like he was playing. But him
I
and
like
Scott were big.
I like the idea of sports that you can play like stoned. Disc golf, like you're in the woods, you're in nature, it's nice and chill, it's nice and quiet, you're chucking a disc, have a puff. Bowling, you can have a beer, have a fucking blunt. Darts, like bar sports. What's that bocce ball? Like
Yeah, bocce ball, baby.
And then what's the one with shuffleboard?
Bro, I used to, when I go to Branson growing up, or like on any vacation with my dad's side of the family,
Yeah.
if there was a shuffleboard there, I was cleaning fucking house.
I bet. What's the Olympic sport with the stones?
Curling.
Curling. Like I bet curlers are down fucking people. Like they're always like super. Like they all have like handlebar mustaches and like they just look really chill people.
Dude, if you were playing curling, do you want to be the one sliding on a knee and releasing the stone, or do you want to be a sweeper?
Dude.
I made the curling ice. No
Yeah.
shit.
No, I don't want to be the dude with the broom, like trying to like smooth the snow.
You want to be
clear
the one that
snow away.
releases the drill.
I want to slide. I want to do that thing where like, yeah, you're sliding on one knee, and then you just.
Everyone is awesome, minus everyone bitches about the ice.
Like the condition of the ice. Everybody's like a stickler.
See, I think I'd want to be a broomer. Like, I think that'd be kind of cool. Like, you're deciding kind of like
You're steering it.
Like you're kind of steering it, and you're kind of deciding when it's gonna. Bro, the upper body strength of somebody who fucking sweeps like that is probably unreal.
Yeah.
That's like a fucking water polo, like a bottom half of a water polo player. Like I used to do the water polo players at Oakville back in the day were just a little fruity, but they were ripped.
Fine, we're gonna be a curling team. I'll be the dude that like just launches, and you can be my sweeper.
I'm fucking down. I'll be your sweeper any day. I'll clean that out any day, baby. Dude, we got to get a dog pound kind of crowd for fucking curling. Just
fuck yeah.
Just the most obnoxious people. The professional curler than you going out sweeping for 20 seconds. Professional curler than you going ball out sweeping. It's crazy. Yeah, it's
20 seconds, but it's like 20 seconds of like shadow boxing, where it's like, dude, after that you're winded.
Yeah, you're done for. I mean, that's one of those things. It's like picking up. It's like going to the gym where you pick up the ropes and you do the fucking where you're like shaking the ropes back and forth for 30 seconds or a minute. And it's like
I don't exactly have that quick twitch gene. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
You get that quick twitch?
I'm sweeping the shit out of that thing. Let's go. Let's do Pushing Mongo curling, Olympic curling team. I'm down.
Pushing Mongo curling.
Yeah, Olympic curling.
Fuck yeah, dude. Our
Elite
logo
teams.
would be the shit.
Yeah. But back to slap fighting though. I read something a conspiracy that slap fighting is because here's the thing. He keeps talking about all this money it's making. He
Yeah.
talks about all the ratings it's doing. They just keep coming out with different. He goes, "Damn, I'm Canadian. I let you guys down." No, dude, never,
No way, bro.
never, dude.
Dude, we're such Canada files though. Like,
Yeah. Like I said earlier, we write a prison pen pal that we're going to talk about here in a little bit.
Canadian.
And well, one of the other pen pals is Canadian, and so we're big hockey guys, dude. Growing
Big
up,
hockey guys. How many times have we seen Rush in concert, Nick?
yeah, twice at least.
I've seen
right?
Rush 4 times.
I've seen Rush twice, dude. We're
Canadian.
I would love to move to Canada, and I've heard that Vancouver and Montreal. I've heard it's just a beautiful place. Toronto, I've heard it's beautiful. I'd love to be in Canada, dude. That'd be, dude. My favorite hockey player of all time, Pavel Dimitra. After he left the Blues, he played for the Canucks. So
I was like, wait, he's not Canadian.
no, but he played for the Canucks, and
He
was
was
the
a Canuck,
reason.
yeah.
He was the reason I rooted for the Canucks for all those years, and like was a Canuck fan for like a couple years after that. I had the hat and everything. Great, dude. Canucks have one of the best fucking throwback jerseys. Love them. And a Robert.
I like the Habs.
Yeah, I love the Habs too. Carey Price was talking about missing hockey today. We miss you too, Carey.
We fucking miss them.
My buddy Jack, Jack, his brother sold Carey Price weed that like 10 years ago.
That's
when he was
right.
in town for a Blues game. He got tickets to the game because of it. Isn't that wild?
Minus
90
60.
minutes from Calgary.
So you're out, man, Alberta? Whew. But in 90 minutes out of Calgary, so you're rural Alberta. Like you're past Rocky View.
So are you a Calgary Flames? Are you a Flames fan? I would assume so. Dude, look, I'm not a big Flames guy, but Jerome McGinley was the guy. Loved them growing
Al
up.
McInnes was the dude.
Al McInnes was the guy. And
Kachuk, baby.
yeah. Love Kachuk. What a fucking kid. Who else have they had over the years? Corey Stillman, maybe? No, maybe not.
The Saskatchewan boy when Winnipeg left hurt.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, it's nice that you guys got the Jets back now. I mean, obviously they're it's a little. Oh yeah, I cheer for who I bet. That's right.
You got to remember, dude. At one point, Saskatchewan almost got the Blues.
Yeah, overnight.
Almost.
Thank
They almost
God.
got the fucking Blues. Thank God they didn't. Glad Winnipeg. The Jets are back. That's cool. But
All right. Well, anyway, back to this fucking slap fighting thing before I forget. So it's growing. It's getting big. But I've never met a single person in my life that watches slap fight. I don't know anybody that watches it. I've never talked to anybody online that watches it. Nothing. It's a fucking cash front, dude. Like, it is money laundering.
it's a mattress firm.
Yeah, it is a money laundering system for Dana White. It has to be. Who's watching this? No one.
I mean, he says that it's huge in like Canada. He says it's huge in Russia. I don't know, man. The views that it gets on social media are really high.
Yeah, like
all things
let's say, so
considered.
for sure, I could definitely see the clips being huge. Like, don't get me wrong, even when I see the clips, I'll stop and watch a fucking slap knockout. I'm not even clicking on it, but like if I'm scrolling by and I see it, I'll stand there for 4 seconds to watch the guy get slapped unconscious. But like, I'm not watching these, and I'm pretty sure there's like pay-per-views or I don't know who is doing this. I do see that he makes his famous friends go to these. Like, you'll see like Theo Von or some of the boys that he hangs out because it's really weird how close he is to like Steve will do it and like all the Nelk boys, which is really weird. Steve will do it, and like some guy just bought him, like all those kids buy him cars. I just watched a video of Dana. Let's see if I can pull it up real quick. Let's see if I can
Power
find
slap.
it. So no, Dana White gets this car bought for him by just some fucking guy that wins like some sports better. He's like, it's so weird that it's so crazy that I've got these 21-year-olds buying me cars. I'm like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with this? Like, it's so weird that Dana White's like hanging out with these chitlins.
Oh, you talking about the Nelk boys?
Yeah, so he hangs out with Knucklepuck, but Steve will do it. But he hangs out with like a lot of these fucking like just like younger like sports bettors, content creators and shit like that. I'm trying to see if I can find the one about him getting this car bought for him.
Meanwhile, I want to see how they figure out who goes first in power slap.
Where the fuck is this thing? It might have just been a story.
Oh, coin toss. Coin toss to decide who goes first.
Oh, here it is. Actually, he's still got it on his fucking story. Okay, so here I'm gonna. Who gets to slap first? Rock paper scissors. Dude, rock paper scissors should be the way they do it.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
Like it's so fucking primal that they should just do rock paper.
They should just have to Rochambeau for it.
Yeah, that'd be sick. All right, watch this though. So look at Dana White. Look at this fucking shit.
Okay.
The other day, you saw what Taylor Lewan and Steve Will Do It did for me, right? And then today, there's a kid named Raz. You see him doing a lot of prize pick stuff. Shows up here today. He buys me a 2024 BMW 760 Xi. And just to give you an idea what this car does, all you gotta do is push a button, and literally the doors open. The entire car is exactly like this. Everything you do is push a button.
Watch how long
you push a button and the doors open. You push a button and the doors close.
Kind of looks.
If I open the back here, hold on, let me show you this real quick. I'll keep this simple. There's basically there's a TV. There's a TV in the back.
Oh, wow.
The car is completely controlled right here on the door. You can control the whole car from there.
The fuck?
Anyway, these kids are awesome, and it's pretty fucking crazy when you got 21-year-old kids buying your cars.
I mean, yeah, I'd say so. like he is so rich.
Dana White's like 50.
He's like 50 years old, and he can buy all these cars. Like it's so weird that like why are people really that rich that they're just buying Dana White supercars? Like that's wild.
I mean, he has apparently in 2019, which I'm sure he's gone up exponentially in the last 4 years. Net worth was estimated at $500 million.
I mean, come on, dude.
You could buy any car you want many times over.
And the UFC is a multi-billion-dollar company right now.
Yeah.
4.2 billion, which I assume it's only gone up since then. With the ESPN deal and all that shit. So it's wild. I mean, props to those kids for fucking being 21 years old and being just ballers. Like that's sick. Like I'm not hating on that at all. Like do grind out, baby. Go get your money. But like it's like, damn, if I was 21 years old and I had all this money, like the last thing I'm doing is buying Dana. And I guess it does. Like you spend $100,000 on a car for Dana White, it kind of gets you open.
Yeah, dude, you're invited to all the events, and then at those events you get to make more famous friends, and it's all about who you know.
Right. So it definitely is like an entry fee almost. Yeah. After that video, yeah, that car will never ever be driven, like ever. Like it's just literally like the moment that video is off, like I said, that car, neither of those doors will ever open again.
Yeah.
That'll just sit there. Like that's
what if the battery dies? Can you get in the car if the battery's dead?
I don't know, dude. I don't like how slow. Like I said, the door's slow. Like I want to get in.
Open the fucking door.
I'm trying to get in. I do like the little iPad on the doors though. That was sick.
Yeah, I mean climate control and all whatever. That's cool.
Like, dude, I love that. See, I'm a sucker for car interior. Like,
well, you and I have basically the same car, right?
Yeah, and I only got it because of the dashboard at the time.
Well, so does yours have like the heated seats, heated steering wheel?
No.
You don't have heated seats?
No. Yeah, I don't have any of that shit. I don't. Yeah, I told you that last time I said. Yeah, it doesn't bother me.
Dude,
they have cloth seats. They don't get cold.
Oh, well, I got leather and they get cold.
Yeah, I have cloth seats.
I was literally telling my wife, like, after having heated seats, a heated steering wheel, heated mirrors, push button start, it's like I don't want to go back to before that.
No, dude, just wait till you see what I get after this. Like once I get some, we get some, like a year from now we get Shan just bought the brand new car and all that. Like, dude,
I'm
getting something nasty. I'm telling you, especially
what are you looking at?
I don't know. You'll have to wait and see. I've
All
got
right,
a
bro.
few options though, but I'll tell you what. I really like the Supras, the newer Supras, but we
You
don't have
want
a
to do
kid right.
WRX?
I don't want a WRX. I'm not in. I love them, but like I'm not as into them as I used to be. I like the but I like the Supras. I like the Acura is going to come out with a new Integra next year. That's going to be dope. Something like that. Maybe
So
a
you're thinking.
Tesla.
So you're thinking like since she's got the 4-door, the new WRX is kind of ugly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't like them. I don't
I
like
would buy
the
I would buy like an '03 though, like today.
yeah, like I like the old ones for sure.
Yeah.
The old rally editions and shit like that.
But so since the lady's got the 4-door, it's kind of like a hatchback, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got a lot of fucking room, dude.
It's got all that room, so you're gonna go coupe.
Probably, or the Integra type S6. That's what I'm saying, dude. The new Integra is dope, and my dad's a huge car guy. I mean, gets fucking every car magazine. Still, he's in his 60s. He just sits around reading motor trends and shit. He was telling me, he's like, yeah, this year's was good. He's like, but next year's the Integra you want. He's like, so it's good that you're gonna wait. I'm like, all right, cool. So that's one in there. But dude, there's a few. I wish SUVs weren't so fucking expensive. Dude, the Kia Telluride is so sick, and
Yeah.
like the newer Durango, like I kind of there's some Durangos though I don't want to Dodge another Dodge. Dodge can lick my balls. I definitely don't think I want another American car, but
If I do, it would be like an F-150 or something.
yeah, I think it'd be cool though to drive an SUV, but yeah, I think that I'm still young enough where next thing is going to be something fast, something fun to drive, something I can whip around. Yeah, the Integras, dude. When I had my Integra back, I had a 93 Integra 5-speed, and back growing up, and it's still like my favorite car I've ever had. So
I mean, it was a great car. It's tiny as hell, but that was a fun car.
whipped around, dude. Loved it. So I'd love to have another one.
That's what I was thinking. I was talking to my wife where I was like, because her car, she wants the mommy car, so she wants like a minivan. She's actually, what's the Chrysler minivan? Is it still
Fuck does she need a
Pacifica?
minivan for though?
Because she wants a baby at some point.
Yeah, at some point.
Well,
That's something you do after you have a baby.
yeah, but yeah, go ahead. I'll get the grocery getter, and we'll have it paid off by the time we do have the baby. So she wants like her next car. She wants the mommy car, and so I'm thinking, okay, well, if she gets the mommy car, then I want like the fun dad car. Like I want the I don't know, Kia Stinger or something.
Yeah, Stingers are nice. They're expensive. They're nice though. I do like the Kia Stingers. I like Kia. I mean, Kia used to be so trash, and they're coming around, baby.
Yeah, dude, Kia Stingers are somehow pretty fucking fire.
I don't even know. Oh yeah, we got Dana White. Yeah, well, hopefully we make friends with some of these fucking 21-year-old kids, and they can just buy me something. I want one of those fucking cars that Dana got, because like I said, I love interior. Like I am not going to be I like the flashy shit on the inside. Like I love, like, dude, I love the, like, I think it's Mercedes now that does it. Like the whole dashboard is just like this one long TV screen, and it just like has everything on it. It's, dude, like that type of shit is so sick to me. Like, and I'm a sucker for it. So I'm all
See,
about it.
I look at that and I just think about like if any one of these components go like wrong, it's expensive to replace.
So you get the extended warranty, baby. I got my I bought my extended warranty just on the electronics, the screen.
Which you had to replace this, didn't you?
I thought I did, but something else went wrong in it, and they fixed it.
Okay.
So pretty sick. But fuck Dodge, dude. I'm going back to the other side of the pond.
Dude, I'm like, there's a recall on my Dodge. I don't know if there's a recall on yours. You might have to look into it. But there's a recall on my Dodge that the component that they have to replace is like 7 months out right now in getting the back order on that, because it's like every single 2.4 liter inline four, which is like all the Fiats, a lot of like the Darts, like some of the minivans, like a lot of like the like Jeep Renegades and like the smaller ones, all have that 2.4. So like all of them have to have this like some part of the catalytic converter replaced for efficiency and emissions.
Dude.
7 months.
Fuck it. That's what I'm going to say. Escalade V has it all. Sick inside. Big screen can hold the kids fast. Too bad they're selling for $180K. Dude,
They still make Escalades?
Pocket money, dude. Do you see how many you see how many people we got in the chat right now, B-Bud? Hundreds of thousands. 180K, baby. That's pocket money. AK. There's only 2 of you in the chat.
Now, if you guys want to buy a shirt.
Yeah, dude. I didn't know they made Escalades either. Dude, Cadillac Caddies are still sick. I mean, obviously. I mean, they're still.
Dude, one of my coworkers just got herself a great deal on one of those CTS.
Mm-hmm.
Black on black with the custom upgraded alloys, black leather seat, like
Sex.
V6. It's beautiful.
Yeah, that's good shit. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be looking to upgrade here next year. I mean, I don't know. We got a lot of shit we're doing. We just moved in, and Shan just bought the car, and we're making things happen one at a time. But yeah, me getting a car, because I'm at like 94,000 miles. I bought it with 20,000 miles.
I have 64,000 on my.
Yeah, I bought it in 2016 or 20.
You were having to commute to Illinois for like a year.
Yeah, and I've driven that car to fucking Nashville. I've driven that car to Atlanta. I've driven that car to quite a bit of places. Chicago a bunch of times. Yeah, it's been around quite a bit, but
dude, this Cadillac has a 6.2 liter supercharged V8 with 682 horsepower, generating 653 feet-pounds of torque. Jesus. On 22s. Oh. See, dude, when you have a nice car, you gotta have like that nice accessories. Like that. Ooh. Here, mute it just in case the music is copywritten.
Bro, if this music's copywritten, I'll fucking fist fight whoever it is. For it.
Ooh, and entry lights like that. Look at the dash on it. Dude, the blacked out grill. It's class.
They've always got like some drug smuggler in the background taking the video. This guy's got his black mask and his hood up.
Yeah.
This guy's about to steal it.
Folding mirrors like that. If I didn't have enough money for Escalade,
damn, I already went through some mud on that bitch. Look at the.
I'd go fucking Lincoln Navigator for sure.
I heard those things have a lot of problems.
Do they? Huh.
Yeah, dude, Dave's got the big old fucking. I don't even know what it is. Some American fucking GMC, but it's a big bitch. It's big old big old SUV with this TVs and shit.
Does this video go inside?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Yeah, it's 17 minutes. We're not going to watch all of it. Here, we'll go to the inside. Let's get to the inside.
There we go.
Yeah, these are the fucking screens I'm talking about. Where like they just
the whole dash just
the whole dash
down.
is one continuous screen. Like that's so sick. Look at this guy.
Oh, before you even set
cocaine.
foot, you could turn on your fucking heated seats and shit.
I don't like the Cadillac light thing though that shine from the door. I think you can probably take that off.
Yeah, so a lot of manufacturers started doing that shit. Like Mini started doing it. It's kind of lame.
Yeah, I don't like it, dude. That's so nasty.
Ooh. Starting augmented reality. What the fuck?
It's not even in a goddamn car anymore.
You're in Tron, bro. You're in the fucking greetings
What
program.
the fuck is that? What did he just do right there? You think?
Fucking ordered a fucking White Russian.
I'm trying to go back a couple. Hold on. I want to know what that guy just did. Right here. What is this?
Pause it. Let me see the symbol. What the fuck? Trailer brakes. Okay. So that's I guess that means like they're like surge brakes. If it feels like you can adjust the sensitivity on the
dude, the way he pumped it was sick.
Wow.
Dude, this guy's got naked bitches packing cocaine in the next room.
That's what. Look at why is he wearing gloves, bro?
That's what I'm saying.
No
dude.
fingerprints anywhere.
Look at the residue on the fingers already. Look at it.
Ooh. Electric adjustable tilt hydraulic steering.
Oh, that's tight. Oh yeah, that's tight.
They've had that feature on like boats for years, and like it's crazy that like cars are just now starting to do that.
Yeah, like
that's so gnarly. Wow, look at the segments in the seat.
Yeah,
lumbar adjustment.
That's a comfy bitch right there. Look at that. Look at the
speakers in the headrest.
Imagine getting filleted right there.
Dude, you might. Oh, bro. There's so much room.
Oh, the suede. You see the suede on the fucking. Look at all that.
Ooh.
I mean, that's probably a bitch to manage, and it probably.
My wife would figure out a way how to get chocolate on it.
I was gonna say, yeah, and like a fucking burn hole or something in it. Oh, that's nice. Electric, automatic seats in the back.
That's crazy.
I don't know if I've ever seen that. That could just because I'm
poor.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, I like the suede, but I also feel like, yeah, that's probably a bitch to upkeep. And I bet a year, like if you're a normal person and you can't buy it, but then again, whoever's buying this car can just buy cars, so they're probably not driving this all the time. But
yeah,
like if you're driving this as an everyday, like that suede's probably gonna get nasty.
Or you got shit panoramic moonroof. You better have a light on that one.
Was there not a light on the other one?
Some cars only have a light on the driver's side.
Dude, those mirrors are so sick.
What the fuck?
Shan's brother-in-law's truck has those mirrors. Like it's just like a video of behind you.
Do they automatically like dim at night though, so you're not blinded?
They dim at night. And it has the setting to where like if he has a trailer behind it, he can click the button and the trailer goes away. Like makes the trailer disappear like it's not there. It's pretty wild, dude.
Dude, American cars have gone to shit, but it's still nice to know that Cadillac can still make something fucking mean.
Yeah, that thing is beautiful. I mean, you said this. What did my boy say this was? 180K. Is that what you were saying this was going for? 224,000.
Oh my god.
Our 2024 Escalade. Beast of a car. For the hefty price of $160,000, I expect a little more luxury. Regardless, it's beautiful.
I mean, I can't think of anything else that a car could offer. To be honest with you, maybe more wood grain, less plastic.
Yeah, maybe less plastic. Maybe I could maybe deal with that. That's a beautiful car, though. I mean, dude, I would love. Yeah, I want something that's just lux, baby. I want something that just when I get in, I go trim spot, baby.
And complimentary BJ.
Dude, straight up.
They call it roadside assistance.
I don't care who's selling me that car. I don't care if that guy's got just the grisliest face in the world. Suck me off after I buy it, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, straight up. They're like, hi, okay, now that you just bought our 180,000 Cadillac, this is Donna. They're like, who's Donna? They're like, we actually employ her to give complimentary suck jobs. She literally only works here to give mouth hugs to people who buy cars that are 160,000 or more. and you have financed a $180,000 Cadillac. So Donna will be swallowing your balls today. You're like, cool.
Did I tell you about when I dropped my car off at the dealership about a week ago?
They sucked you off?
No, I wish. No, dude, the way that they treat their employees is bullshit. I'm calling out Dodge on this one
Here we go.
because, or who owns Dodge now? Stellantis.
You
Fuck
pussies.
Stellantis. Hey, look, there's the camera view.
Holy shit.
No, they didn't, they didn't fuck me. They're fucking their employees though. So I went and get my car. I got my car done. You know, I saw that there was like a recall. I wanted to get my 60,000 mile work done. You know, just check the transmission, freshen up the fluids, check my brakes, rotate my tire. You know, standard shit, maintenance. So I get the car back, and like a couple days later, the service manager calls me, and he's like, "Hey, like, how was your service? Like, did you know, is everything cool? How's the car? Blah blah blah." I'm like, "Oh, it's great, it's great, it's great." He's like, "We should have emailed you a survey asking about my performance, and have you had a chance to review that?" I was like, "I haven't received an email from Dodge asking me about your performance. I'd gladly fill it out." He's like, and there's like an awkward sound, and he's like, "If you get it, could you please submit it?" He's like, "That's 40% of my pay." And I was like, "Fucking what? 40% of your pay? Like, who's gonna, like, look, how many times are you confronted with a survey online?
Quite a bit.
And how many times do you submit the fucking survey? Customer satisfaction surveys, like
0%.
40% of this dude's pay is based on those. So he's like, "Once you get it, can you please get me, you know, give me some tens?" I'm like, "Bro, fuck yeah, dude. Even if you fucked up something, like, I'm not about to take fucking food off your table."
Dude, I've
And-
given him zeros across the board. Like, you just fucked up telling me that, Greg. Sorry.
But I was like, he's like, "Can you check your spam folder?" Blah, blah, blah. I was checking it. I was like, "I don't see it here,
Dude,
bud."
I'd have been like, listen here, you little ankle biter. Be like, your fucking grade's going down right now, okay?
Well,
Can't tell
I
me what folder it's in?
I was like, "Can you resend me that survey link?" Like, you know, he's like, "It's not sent from the dealership. It's sent by corporate. It's sent by Stellantis." So I'm like, on it. I call Stellantis, and I
Oh,
call
you
customer
savage.
service, and I go, "Hey, I should have gotten this customer service survey about my recent service at a dealership, and I haven't received it." And they're like, "Oh," and I got a guy that is not in the United States, and I was like,
What are you saying?
I'm saying this dude probably like only understood a few words I was saying. Bless him.
Okay.
And I was like, "This is getting me nowhere," because he was like, "Oh, we don't send those." I was like, "Fuck it." So I call like the general manager of the dealership, and I don't let him know that my boy isn't getting paid because of it. But I'm just like, "Hey," I played stupid where I was like,
They don't
"Hey,
even
like,
know you're freedom fighting right now.
I was like, my guy did such a good job that I need Dodge to know how
I
good
have
and
to take
professional."
this fucking survey, sir.
Yes. So I was playing such a fucking wiener, but I was like, "Oh, I want to, like, my boy did such a good job. I gotta, like, make sure that you guys know
Dude, they're
about it."
probably like on hold. They're like, dude, this guy's the biggest. I got the biggest pussy on the phone right now.
Maybe, dude. But regardless, like 2 days later, finally I get that survey email, and it's like tens across the board. I got to make sure my boy's feeding his family, right?
Hell yeah, dude.
But it pissed me off to no end that I was like, so much of his income rides on a survey that probably no one fills out.
Dude, I'm immediately asking questions. Do you listen to Kid Rock? Yeah. No? Okay, well then 10. Do you, like I'm asking like certain kind of questions.
What's
What
your
I'm saying?
favorite beer? Do you drink Bud Light? Not anymore. Why not anymore, motherfucker? Like,
Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, are you fucking a bit? Are you a bigot?
yeah.
Huh?
Who'd you vote for in 2016? Did you vote Hillary?
Dude. Like I'm straight up like I'm gonna be like, look, do you let the water hit your ass in the shower? No. You just failed every one of these questions.
Or do you
Sorry.
have a bidet?
Yeah, well, your fucking kids aren't eating this week. Don. Sorry, puss.
So yeah, dude, I had to
Yeah,
make
that's
sure
wild though.
my boy's eating.
Yeah, when I was after COVID, well, before when I was like kind of trying to get my footing in COVID again, and I was in between. I just left the bank because I'm like, dude, I got to get out of this bank job. Couldn't work
Yeah,
in the
man.
bank after. Before I found the job I'm at now, I got a job at what's the Chevy place around here? Jim Butler, and
Really?
dude, they loved me. They're like, I walked in there for the interview. The guy came back. He's like, so not only that, so I did the interview. The guy left the room, came back with 2 other people from other departments, and like had me interview with all of them. And I was like, okay, cool. So they gave me the job. I got to pick which department I wanted. I'm like, I'll take the sales job, whatever. So I walked in, did one day, sat there, fucking hung out with all the kids that were on the all of them were fucking losers, dude. Like they are all fucking like super bro-y and like dude, like ripping vapes and shit, and like, dude, like, and then like you watch this video. I had to watch this video and like take these tests, and the videos are like, forget you need to stop, putting girls and life and everything else first. Sales come first. They're like, sales, you making the sale is number
Money
one.
equals pussy.
Yeah, like it's like,
Pussy
and I'm
equals
like,
power.
bro,
Power
I just never went back. I never went back the second day, and I remember they were like texting me like, dude, are you coming back? And I'm like, no. I'm like, dude, this
Car
is.
sales is a very bro.
I'd rather fucking eat shit than do
Yeah.
this job. So, whatever. But I do know some people who have sold cars for a long time. They're really cool people. Shout out Robbie, dude.
Look, dude, I sell boats. Like,
Sorry if any of you guys sell cars in the chat. I apologize. I don't mean to-
cars are like a necessity. Everybody, you need a car. Boats are like luxury, and so turn the douchiness up.
Yeah, I just can't do it. Like, I mean, I've been in sales twice now. I sold cable and internet for a while too, and I was really good at that too, and I just can't fucking do it. I just felt like I was just ripping people off all day long. So I'm like, this is just fucking dumb. So, but now, it is what it is.
It is dirty, man. You got to wash yourself when you get home.
Yeah, I'm looking at you right now, and I'm just like, I'm fucking disgusted. Honestly, I'm like, look at this guy. This guy's just fucking people for the man. You
Pretty
are
much.
the man, dude. Unreal.
It's so sad what we become, man. We turn into what we used to rebel against.
You fucking sell out, bitch.
For sure, dude.
All right, so we got about 20 minutes left here, probably. We've been rolling, baby. This has been a good one.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate you guys in the chat again. I know I've said it a couple times, but dude, really, thank you guys for joining and mixing it up. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
If you guys, by the way, before we move on to anything, if you guys hit our QR code up at the top, that will take you to our link tree. You can follow us on all of our socials. Please make sure you like this live, share it with a friend, subscribe to both so you get notified when we fucking go live. We've also got this one, so you can scan that one. But that one up top is there the entire show. We've also got our store. Got some new shit thrown up there. If you guys, this is your first time joining or you guys haven't been here for one of our episodes, after this, we're going to get into our buddy Chef, who we've been writing, Idaho Prisoner, our penpal friend. And he has got a design. So we've got his design up on our store. We got our shit up on the store, and 100% of the stuff that gets sold, 100% of the proceeds are going to him and onto his books. No matter if you buy ours or his, it doesn't matter. So everything that we make from the store is going to him to make sure he's comfortable through the winter, make sure he can get some better clothes, some better bedding, some food, just whatever. Make his life a little more comfortable. He's on lockdown 23 hours a fucking day. So he's a max. No, he didn't kill anybody. No violent offender. So we're not out here fucking supporting some, whatever. Someone scanned the QR code. Nice, dude. Thank you for whoever did that. So yeah, go to the store, buy any of that stuff. Everything goes to Chef. And then always, hopefully, which I'm not going to jinx it because every time I tell you somebody's coming on here, they don't come on here. It falls through because, again, we're a small show and people just shit all over us. But Skate Laborious, we've been trying to raise money for them. Skate Church in St. Louis, Missouri that burnt down over the summer. If you don't know anything about it, it was a huge, old Victorian church that they turned into a skate park, and it became just a hub for the Midwest. I mean, it was like everything good about skate culture.
Brought up by the community, funds raised by the community, built by the community. It was really a beautiful thing for the skate community of St. Louis and the Midwest at large. People travel from all around the world to go to skate Laborious. And, tragically had a fire spring?
Spring, yep.
Yeah, had a fire in the spring. Pretty much the entire thing is gone. But, like the phoenix still rise from the ashes.
Yeah, there's enough there to rebuild. So they're trying to rebuild. The goal is $1 million. Last time that we were there, it was like last time we checked, it was like near 100,000. Thank you for also who just scanned the QR code. Appreciate you. But yeah, their goals there. So anywhere in St. Louis, they've got a bunch of places they've got partnerships with. Slowly, it's starting to gain momentum and a lot of partnerships and stuff. Proceeds go to them. But yeah, so go ahead and scan that if you can. Tell a friend. We're trying to get it rebuilt so we can give these people a place to skate, and hopefully we've been in communication with some of these people and we can have somebody on here to give you kind of more of an update on what's going on because they're really getting into the process of zoning and planning and stuff. This Sunday they just had a big meeting where they had people come in. They were kind of explaining like what some of the work they want to do, some of the planning of it, and stuff like that. They've still got cleanups and stuff like that. So if you're ever in the area and you want to help out, you just help clean up the fire. It's a huge, huge fucking church. So
go to Mission Taco in the Central West End. Get yourself a fucking McTwist taco. All proceeds go to Skate Laborious, and it's a delicious Big Mac inspired street taco.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. And if you guys are into soccer, I don't know if you guys watch soccer, but St. Louis, the MLS, which I know is like the minor leagues of soccer, like what we know. The St. Louis City, we just got our own team, history making all year. They were fucking great all year long, killed it. He says, hell yeah. They just had a partnership with Skate Laborious. They released a shirt. And all 100% proceeds from that go to the church. So thankfully the city is finally starting to get along with it. Because for a while they were at like $90,000, which is a lot of money. But
yeah, man.
But it kind of got stagnant there for a while, and so it's cool to see these places. People like St. Louis City and bigger companies take notice of this and share the word. So donate to that. We're here to help. We're trying to help whoever we want. And that goes with our buddy Chef, who we'll get into now for a second. I do want to talk about the either Matt Rife or the suicide thing. We can talk about next week because that's almost thing. But I did not even know they were building a suicide net at the Golden Gate Bridge, and that's pretty wild. But
we'll finish with the Matt Rife stuff.
Yeah. Okay. So, but Chef. So I'm actually going to pull up his latest video. We got a video. I got 2 videos from last week. One was just him. Like he's like, write me back. I'm like, yeah, well, bro, I'm writing you back all the time. So I'm going to pull this up real quick. But Chef, for you guys that are in the chat for your first time, we have found a guy who has been, we found a couple months ago, we stumbled across a a page called the Idaho Penpals. It's just a page on Instagram that, had like 30-second audition tapes for prisoners who, we're looking for people to write to or pen pals or whatever.
Something to pass the time, man.
Something to pass the time. And we spent a whole episode basically scrolling through and looking for people we could write and watching audition tapes and stuff like that. And, a lot of people say, oh, you're glorifying this, blah, blah, blah. But we're not. Like, we're really trying to help this guy. And, we found Chef, Justin Killery. We gave him the name Chef because he's in there for drug possession, and he's he's manufactured drugs, so we call him Chef.
Oh, fuck yeah! Bud found us through that.
So I found this stream. Oh, nice. So we're actually anyway. So we found Chef, and he's been great. We've been writing him for a couple months. Guys, he's got a lot of felonies over the years. He's not perfect, but no violent crime. You know, he's just a guy that's had addiction problems and stuff like that. You know, and he's just fallen on rough times. And now he's doing a 15-year bid in Idaho max.
Almost up.
Almost up. He's done 12 of the 15. I think it was Instagram Reel or something like that. Yeah. So we've been lucky enough that the Idaho penpal page is actually a few times like done the collab post with us or whatever. So our posts have gone onto their page, and it's been a huge help. So shout out to that page and shout out to them. Like we've not blown up in any fashion, but a few times we've had, you know, a nice little kind of video takeoff of Chef. So it's good. As many eyes we can get on this as possible, the better. But yeah, Chef's doing a 15-year bid. He's got 12 years now. He's got 3 years to go. And honestly, like I said, we've got, you know, we are just trying to make the last 3 years of his time comfortable, have him know that he's got people on the outside that are here for him.
Something to look forward to on the outside, because that's the one thing. That's what puts them back there, man. Is that they come out and they don't have anything. There's no hope for a job. There's no hope for a future. Your friends are gone. Your family gave up on you. Like a little bit of support goes a long way with these folks, man.
Yeah, so exactly. So, you know, he's told us many a times already that he's like, dude, I had nothing to look forward to. I was no smiling. I was I had nothing to like pass the time. He's like, and you guys, you know, have just, you know, just having a couple people write to him have changed his attitude completely. I mean, this guy is, as you'll see in this video we're about to show you, the video he sent me this yesterday. His toilet was flooded. His whole cell was flooded. He's outside. He's stuck outside in the common area. He's doing this call, shooting this video for us, and he's smiling. He's having a good time. He says at one point in the video, like, I'm always having a good time. I'm always smiling. Like, it just took a little bit of attention and a little bit of somebody to listen to his problems to completely change his everyday mood. I mean, I'm sure he still has bad days. I'm sure he still gets down. He's still locked up 23 hours a fucking day. But for him to know that he has people out here fighting for him it's done everything for him. So if we would really appreciate it if, you know, I know we keep asking you to scan our shit and donate stuff, but if you're interested, you know, make a JPay account. You can write any inmate. Doesn't even have to be Chef. Just write somebody that you think that you find on there that looks interesting, looks like a good person, looks like somebody that you're, you know, interested in or whatever. Or make an Access Corrections account. If you want to put some money on his books, you know, anything helps. So without that, let me pull up this video. Oh, Chefy.
Reach out and touch somebody's hand.
Reach out and touch me. All right. Here's my boy. Here's the video from yesterday.
My toilet's flooded right.
We recently just...
What's up to my favorite people? My toilet's flooded right now, so I'm all stuck out here on the kiosk. I'm trying to get it fixed. I thought I'd send a video and let everybody know I'm saying what's up, shouting out, still having a good day, even though a bunch of things are going wrong. Still in a great mood, you know me. Just waiting for some messages. Hopefully that happens soon. I just wanted to say hey to everybody. What's up to my...
Yeah, I mean... So
He's hanging tough, man.
He only gets 30 seconds. That's the worst part. We send him, because we'll send him videos back and forth too. I sent him one yesterday too. And you get 30 fucking seconds. So you're trying to like fit as much in there, and each video costs a stamp or two to send. So it's like, you know, you really got to be precious with your 30 seconds.
Yeah, they don't make it easy for these motherfuckers.
So you can tell he wants connection. Exactly. Like, dude, this guy, and here's the thing. Other people get off put on it because, okay, obviously he's gay. He wants relationship. He's very interested in
he wants that Twix bar, dude.
Yeah, he is very interested in finding love. Like, don't get me wrong. We're in the process of setting up, you know, some online stuff for him to maybe find something for him on the outside, whatever. But don't let that deter you. Like, he's not in this just to find love or whatever. Like, he literally just like you said, wants any connection. Like, people are like, damn, well, you know, he's saying this, saying that, like, maybe I shouldn't write it, maybe he won't be. He's going to be receptive. He wants to hear from any and everybody. He just, like you said, he wants connection. He wants some friends. He wants somebody to write to. And like Green said, they're fighting an uphill battle. I mean, these are people that are in a system that is designed to keep them in prison and to basically, when they get out, they are left with no options but to go back to the petty crime that got them there in the first place. And it's just a revolving circle because you can't get out. Who's getting out of a 15-year prison sentence in maximum security and then out of a max prison, and then walking out on the street and finding a job. It's not very many
Slim
fucking
to
people.
none.
Slim to none. You're probably doing some construction job, which no hate on construction, but it's under the, a lot of that stuff is cash money, under the table money. You're not getting a lot of benefit, stuff like that. But like, and you're around a lot of people that are also that, it's just not a good environment to be
You're
in.
trying to rent an apartment without verifiable income, taxable income if you're getting paid under the table.
Right. So it's, it's a very fucking, and then Chef's got addiction problems. So it's like, not only that, he's got a very, very heavy drug addiction that, that has not been treated while he's there. I mean, obviously he's off drugs because he's been in prison for 12 years.
But addiction's a lifelong battle.
But as for somebody who's a recovering alcoholic, it is the day you think you've beaten the disease, it's the day that it takes back over. So it is an every single day battle. And 12 years of cold turkeying drugs and on top of that having some mental issues and stuff like that. Like, he's not offered any help. He's not anything like that. He just told us last week we were talking. There's been people in his wing of the prison that have been making alcohol, so they just completely took away fruit from the entire section. Like, they just took off the menu. He couldn't buy any fruit for like a couple weeks. Like, they just completely removed it as an option.
No vitamin C, and it's flu season.
It's flu season. I mean, it's still like, what are they supposed to eat? I can only imagine that. Was he supposed to just eat snack food and ramen and shit? Like, can't eat a fucking.
That's what they want, dude.
So it is what it is. But yeah, so we would really appreciate any help that we get from that. We've got if you go, like I said, we go to our store. We have a modified by Chef design that he designed, that we helped him design, that he sent us a rough design. Stuart helped him, worked with him with that, and they made this design.
Yeah,
and that's what he wants to do. So he has got this passion of like, he wants to design clothes. He wants to be a fashion designer. He likes this type of stuff. And regardless of what you believe, like what you think about that, like, this is a guy in prison that has a dream. Why shit on it?
He's got a dream.
So we're just like, whatever. That's why he needs bedding. And like, people are like, oh, well, don't they give him bedding? Yes, they do. But he's also ripped up some of his sheets, and he's made shirts and stuff like that, which, again, that might be off-putting, but
he needs a hobby.
He needs a fucking hobby. He is where he's at right now, since he doesn't have
23 hours in the box a day.
Yeah. And he's not eligible for any extracurricular activities because he doesn't have a parole date. So since he is serving a full sentence, he can't get a job. He can't do schooling. He can't. There are things that he's not eligible to do because of the sentence he's got. So it's a shit situation. And if you throw $20 on his fucking books and he buys some sheets to rip up with it, who gives a fuck? So, but he's been in trouble for this and stuff. So that we worked with him to get a design, put our own T-shirt on our store for him. And we haven't sold many, but we've sold a handful of them. And like I said, 100% of what we make from that store, no matter what you buy, is going to our boy. So.
Yeah, so the crackers and sardines, we sold one over there in jolly old England. That was incredible. Yeah. Just today, we released a new design.
Which we're going to have another one coming for this because we've been brewing. So it's a Pussy Power shirt.
Pussy Power, #feminism.
#feminism. And the reason we did that, because we're on the subject, is we can do it real quick.
Yeah.
One of our other pen pals, Savannah, who is from Canada, she's from Vancouver. She runs a nonprofit out there called
Happy birthday, Savannah. It's her birthday today.
Happy birthday, Savannah. It is her birthday today. She runs a nonprofit called Just for Girls Canada, and they just had Meghan Markle in town yesterday, which is fucking huge. She stopped by. This is their second time there. The first time she was in the midst of, they were, their big public, I guess, leave. They left the royal family. So this is her second time back. She made an appearance. There's Savannah right there. Made some appearance, made a few appearances, and I guess, talk with everybody, listen to their stories. And anytime you get this publicity, that's just huge, especially for a nonprofit organization that helps, at-risk teens and teens that have gone through, sexual abuse, drug abuse, whatever, that type of stuff. So it's a great cause to have. Great cause to put some money towards, and it's sweet that that somebody like Meghan Markle is put in. And from what I understand, I don't know much about her, but this is apparently before she was even like in the royal family. This was like what she was known for doing. Like she was a pretty big advocate, from what I understand. So shout out to Savannah. She sent me this on the show page earlier. She was in Vancouver yesterday. They went to the Canucks game. I'm sure everybody saw that. Her and what's his face at the Canucks game. But yeah, so Markle dropped by a nonprofit organization of Justice for Girl on Tuesday afternoon to meet with volunteers and staff. According to a post on X, Justice for Girl made an engaging and heartfelt conversation about equality for girls in Canada and around the world. Together, our teen interns, staff directors, and board members, we talked about Justice for Girls' decades of work advocating for girls, access to education, freedom from violence, indigenous rights, and environmental justice. So, it's cool that it added that a highlight of the visit was Duchess of Sussex taking time to speak with two of their teen interns about their personal struggles for justice. Her genuine and understanding approach left the girls feeling heard, supported, and inspired. Markle has been long been a feminist advocate for gender equality, and this isn't the first time she's shown her support for Vancouver-based women organizations. So, pretty cool.
She's been fighting the good fight for a minute, man.
Amazing you guys are using the platform to make the world better. Big things are going to happen. I hope so, man. I appreciate that. We really appreciate that. That's what we're here to do. Like we're literally just here doing what we want, having fun. Like this show was, Stuart and I are just here to talk shit. Sometimes you're going to get episodes where we're just straight up bullshitting. Like we're just talking shit, having fun, less serious and stuff like that. But then, we also, we've got we know that with any platform, no matter how big it is, whether it's for 2 people or 100,000 people or millions of people, if you got a platform, it's your duty at least a little bit to
shine a light, man.
Shine a light on people who don't get it. So it's so we really appreciate that, and like I said, we appreciate you guys being here. This has been nice to have people to engage with all show. And like I said, maybe Chef would be stoked to know that even 2 more people know about him and his struggle. And if you're my boy who's in Canada, like I said, you got Justice for Girls for Canada, so it's cool that you got big things going on up there. All right, so before we get out of here, we're a little over 2 hours. This is going to be nice and quick, but today, Matt Rife. If you guys don't know who Matt Rife is, he is. I had it pulled up on Twitter, and I exited out of Twitter. Matt Rife's a comedian. Not really a big fan of him. I think Stuart, you like him a little bit, right?
I don't have a problem with him. He's
mostly crowd work, right?
He does, yeah. A lot of his stuff is like he got big off of TikTok. Really, he was on like Wild and Out years ago, but then he got like some dental surgery, and he's a good looking dude. And so a lot of his audience is female, and that have found him through like TikTok, where he posts clips of like it's mostly crowd work, where he's just kind of like half-ass flirting with the female audience. When he was here, I mean, it was like a crazy packed show, like more than like I go see major headlining comedians, none that sold tickets quite like Matt Rife right now, because 2023 has been a very good year for him until the last like week.
So apparently he put out a special, and
his first Netflix special,
and he puts out I guess he opens it with a joke about domestic violence, and that obviously people did not. I guess that didn't go over well with a lot of people, because here's the thing: like people they love to cancel comedians nowadays. It's like the popular thing to do, and Matt Rife being like the pretty boy kind of guy has been like so popular, and I think Stuart, you said that earlier, like they're turning on him in like just amazing fashion. Like it's Matt Rife is not going to get canceled. They're going to try, because they're going to be outraged on Instagram for a week, and then next week they're going to find something else to be angry about online. Right. But yeah, it's amazing, all these women on TikTok that were like, oh, the cute funny guy, but then they're horrified to find out that he's like actually a comedian who takes chances with jokes. Whether or not the joke is good or not is irrelevant to me, because I will always defend
someone's attempt at a
Yeah,
joke.
absolutely. Yeah, for sure.
Because when you're attempting to make a joke, it's not serious now. He's not up there like advocating for hitting a woman because she doesn't know how to cook, which I think was the premise of which is like, that's kind of low hanging fruit. Again, he's not a comedian that I really give a shit about, but I will always defend his attempt to make a joke because that's what he is and that's what he does. So when someone's just so horrified that a comedian did something that a comedian does, really, really ticks me off.
Yeah. So he today, or yeah, I think it was today on Twitter, today or yesterday on Twitter, he posts, or so on Instagram, he posts a story saying, "If you've ever been offended by a joke I've told, here's a link to my official apology," and he puts a link here, and the link took people to a place
was a
where you
great
can buy
response.
special needs helmets. And dude, like I said, I'm not a fan of this guy, but I love this. This is
This
so
might
fucking
be his
hilarious.
best joke.
This might truly be Matt Rife's best joke. He was like, "Bro, fuck you. Here's your retard helmet." And like, that is so funny. That's so funny. Like, it is the perfect comedian response. And just like, bro, quit getting so offended by jokes. Like, it is all fucking jokes here. Like, if we can't laugh at it, then like, what is it?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I'm an alcoholic. I've said it 15 times in the show. I make booze jokes and dumb jokes. Like I'm not, you know, any. It's all fair game, dude. At least in my opinion. That's how I feel about it.
Look, life is tough, man, and that's why like the helmet thing's just so funny because it's like, oh, if that joke hurt you, then go ahead, put a helmet on, cinch up your little chin strap, because life is going to be really hard for you if that's what's really going to get to you.
Yeah, it's like, bro, get fucking real. So here it says,
if you are a victim of domestic violence and that joke triggered something within you and you're upset, I'm sorry that happened to you. I really, really am sorry that happened to you. You didn't deserve it. But he's not out there making fun of you. He's he's observing life and just trying to make sense of it.
So what he says is, he opens a special with a joke about a restaurant server who took his order in Baltimore. He described how she had a black eye. And my boy I was with was like, "Yeah, I feel bad for her, man. I feel like they should put her in a kitchen or something where nobody has to see her face, you know?" And I was like, "Yeah, but I feel like if she could cook, she wouldn't have that black eye." And like, I mean, like, yeah, it's like you said, low hanging fruit. It's not
low hanging fruit, easy joke. It's weird that he opened with that, which tells me that he doesn't have anything better.
He says, "Testing the water, seeing if you're all going to be fun or not. I figured we start the show at domestic violence. The rest of the show, we pretty much smooth sailing after that." So, you know, it is what it is. Like, you know, it's whether you like the joke or not. Like, it's crazy they're trying to cancel this pretty little face over. Look at it, he needs to eat something, dude. But fucking, like, what a response, dude. Special needs helmets. Yeah. I love that,
dude. Okay, speaking of, I learned something about him recently. Do you know that he motherfucking Iron Chin?
Dude, I swear to God, that fucking chiseled, dude. He's got a punchable face, though.
A little bit.
Very punchable.
But he dated Kate Beckinsale.
No shit.
Yeah, and you got, okay, but like he dated Kate Beckinsale like 10 years ago. So which means that she was like 40 and he was like 19.
Dude, cougars. Like I said, people always turn a blind eye to these female fucking predators out here, but dude,
you look at Kate Beckinsale. So Matt Rife when he was little, Pete Davidson, like Kate Beckinsale is like,
she's got run up on that young dick.
She runs up on that young dick.
A lot of punchable young dick, dude. Because I'd love to slap Pete Davidson too. He's so fucking annoying.
I don't have a problem with that, dude. Again, I appreciate that he's a comedian trying to make a joke.
Dude.
Now, do I want to see him on every Taco Bell commercial? No. I have to go.
Therapy because of Kanye West. Imagine Kanye West bullying you into therapy. Fucking pussy, dude. It's so funny.
Put on a helmet, Pete.
Yeah, put on a fucking helmet, Pete. It's just Kanye West. The guy's got he's got schizophrenic. Who cares?
He's got a helmet of his own.
Yeah, dude. Kanye West is wearing a fucking face wrap. I would literally just wearing a scarf wrapped around his face.
Is his chick still gone?
Who?
His new boo. Remember, like she
fled the country.
What's her name?
I don't dummy.
Well, Dummy's friends had an intervention for her like last week, right after we finished last week's show. They had an intervention where they're like, "You need to like leave Kanye. Look what he's doing to you." And she's standing there with like
the world
all new fake Kanye ass, wearing like PVC shaved head, being like, "What are you talking about?" And they're like, "Yo, you need to get the fuck away from." And then like she like hopped on a plane back to like Australia and like didn't even tell him she was leaving.
Yeah, fuck Kanye West. Oh well, dude. And his new song's Butt Cheeks, dude. He put out that new song. It's not good. So
haven't even listened to it yet.
Yeah, it's not good. It's a damn shame. All right. I guess is there anything else you want to fucking throw in here before we head out of here? Boo thing.
What's that chick's name?
I don't know.
I feel so. I hate.
Can't you just Google Kanye West wife?
Kanye West new wife.
Bianca Sensory. They're taking a break as of 2 days ago.
So she's still okay. So like a week later, dude, she's still out. I can't imagine having to like trying to like cohabitate with that dude.
Yeah, well, I'm saying you can't cohabitate with Kanye West.
I'm annoyed by anybody that tries to remind you of how smart they are instead of just showing you and like creating and doing things where you go, wow, that was like, I can't believe the genius of that. He's like, I'm a genius. You're like, all right.
Dude, I mean, I'll always love me a little Kanye just for
808s and heartbreaks alone. Kanye's the fucking dude.
Dude, everything Kanye did up until like Kids See Ghosts. Kids See Ghosts was so sick.
I don't know. What's the
Life
of Pablo?
Yeah, it was whatever.
Everything before that, though, all right.
And I liked the first Donda. Donda 2 was not good, but the first Donda was good. Pretty good. So, I don't know. Fuck you, though, Kanye.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we appreciate you guys for fucking joining. Bud, B-Bud, Green 20, our boys. Appreciate you guys stopping in. We really, really, really appreciate you guys. I guess you guys are the ones who scanned our shit too, so appreciate you guys following us. If you guys did, we hope to see you guys in the future. Next week we'll be back to 2 weeks is when we're moving the show to Wednesday. So next week will be normal schedule.
Yes.
You guys you'll probably get 3 shows next week. You'll get the normal show, which every Tuesday 6:30 Central or 7:30 Eastern, 6:30 Central, kicking YouTube. You'll get this 2.5 hour show. Wednesday or Thursday, you're going to get, hopefully Wednesday, you're going to get the sports show. So we'll cover everything sports. We'll get into sports betting, the bets of the week, stuff like that. Everything sports, especially Cleveland. And then on Thursdays, and you'll probably see me this Thursday. If you guys are, winding down from Thanksgiving, you guys are not doing shit, 11 o'clock Central Time on Kick. I'm going to hop on here. I just did it for the first time Thursday, but I'm going to hop on here, review some of the music that dropped and just kind of listen to some of the shit that I want to listen to, and we'll jam some music, we'll talk about it, we'll kick back and hang out for an hour or so. So
it was a good time.
It was a good time. Yeah, really appreciate it. So you guys have a good night. Thank you guys for joining us. You guys have a good rest of your week. We'll see you guys next week for Pushing Mongo 21, and I'll see you guys Thursday for new music. You guys have a great Thanksgiving. Have a good week and enjoy your long weekend. All righty, all right, my lord. Peace.
Peace.